Listen up. Here's your wake-up call.
Come and get it.
3 hours of Toonami programming, and it's not even a school day. Toonami, The Rising Sun, Saturday from 9 to noon.
You just made my day.
A day which will live in infamy.
Now the victory's mine.
I'm gonna knock these stickers off.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
I should have played. Nah, I was just gonna play with some clips. But what up, people? We in here, and so is anime. And I have nothing planned. I'm just
Yo,
like, fuck it.
yo, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready like Kevin Hart. Yo, y'all came out the gate with the first. You hit me with the Rising Sun. Then you
Oh
hit me
shit.
with the custom intro. Then you hit me with the Wayans Bros remix. Like y'all ain't fucking around, and that's what's up. That's what I like.
Appreciate that, bro. Trying to bring some personality in here. This shit's fun. And that's
Yeah.
what this is supposed to be about. A good time, good Saturday morning for the
Yes, sir.
grown folks now. All right. This ain't your friends, your cousins, and all of that. It's like when I used to spend the night. And you wake up, y'all got cereal and cartoons and all that good stuff. Yeah, but now we grown. All right.
Exactly.
Um, so this is the Saturday morning suit up. That's the block. All right, that's the block.
Hey,
There you
Sir.
that's
go.
what's
Sir.
up. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
there you go. And we are the Heroes No Capes. Appreciate y'all for coming to episode number 65 of the Heroes No Capes podcast.
Sir.
Uh yes, I'm having to look at all of this shit. I got a different screen, so now shit stretched out more. Feel like I'm Tony Stark figuring out some shit right now. Not really with one monitor, but let me dream.
Listen. At episode 165, that's when you just open the stream in an actual Iron Man suit without the helmet, though. Just but with the locks, with the flowing locks still in there.
Hey,
That's
hey,
that's what's gonna happen.
that's more Ego's character.
Okay.
Possibly.
Well,
Some
then
of that
it'll
would
be
be
ego in the damn shit. What you gonna be
Is
then?
it
What you gonna be
yeah.
rocking on episode
Wolf
165?
hair. Wolf hair.
Oh yeah, I'm furry adjacent. So
Yellow contacts and wolf
all
hair.
this shit coming out.
Dope, dope. I
Don't
look
let
forward to it.
don't let me get excited. Y'all see a tail wagging or something. I'm gonna be ashamed anyway.
It's a pug.
All right, I'm the abomination. I should be looking at the camera. I am the abomination known as AJ. He got it. He got it. Look, don't mind the weird dreads. Maybe I'm the one bringing attention to it, but
You
it's
are.
a baby one growing.
I mean, we weren't minding it till you mentioned it. So
We don't have that much hair, sir.
That's been bothering me.
Okay.
All right, and I'm joined by my homie, my co-host, Mr. Left Eye Ego. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, y'all, man. We had an awesome time on anime stream last night. That was a hilarious, good time. So I'm ready to go back, run it back today, man.
let's go it.
Okay.
Do all the
And,
things.
yeah, man. Eventually, we're gonna get the shit where our little superhero, our little characters doing stuff, and then these commercials that y'all see, this Toonami, that would be incorporated in our own style into the stream. So it'd be nice if we had like a little superhero, like a something, an anime character built up to join the Heroes No Capes. But instead of that, we got the real person. Ready to have some good conversation. See where that future holds with our creative endeavors, because this man right here also made some books.
Yeah, actually, I'm repping one of them right now on the shirt. This is
Yes, sir.
Catherine Scarlet, main character of the Spider Circle. That book right now, issue one of that is about a fifth complete. My artist and friend Rosalind Summers is on maternity leave, getting ready to bring new life into the world. So once that's over, she gonna hop back in the sack. She already said, "I can't wait to get back to drawing this book. It's so good. I love it so
Yeah.
much, y'all." And I can't wait for you to see it. You can wait. Let me lean the right way. But that's her on the back there with the little shooting the fireball and all that, because she's a spellcaster and she has a few different art she does. But yep, that's my creative craziness. I decided to take it out my head and give it to the world. So there you go.
See,
Congrats, man.
and I wanted to have this conversation with you, anime, about creating the stories, creating your own books, and like to go from having an idea, which I'm pretty sure you was on John's stream too, talking about it. But going from taking an idea to like seeing it tangible. I made this. This is a story that I put out. Like, hopefully, there's only up from here, and you got your own poster on the wall. How does that feel?
Man, that's wild. Because like like you were saying, like I got Catherine, and then next to her is a Shira, one of the main characters from my other book, Bond of the Blade. For all my weebs and weebs adjacent out there, I got y'all covered too. Don't worry. I got something for my Eastern people, my Eastern themed people, and my Western themed people. I'm covering all fronts. Exactly.
I
I'm
love that.
West Side and East. I can't quite do the East Side no more. Low key. It's a
Terrible.
low key slow sometimes, y'all. But look,
Can't put my pinky down.
I'm gonna practice it.
Our blood was tainted with my brother.
One day we'll figure it out one day. But now I'm gonna just do it like this and call it a day.
There you go.
Which way it works? I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know directions. I don't know fingers anyway. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy because Bond of the Blade is actually something that was been in my mind since college. It started out as just like this, a reimagining of like my early adult years, if it were like an anime. And it was just like a loose collection of story notes that sat on a desktop until 2019 when I was back still drawing fan fiction. I was like, man, hold up. I got all these complex universes and storylines of things that exist that I've taken off in my own direction, but I can't do nothing with. I have a whole ass. I mean, it's not a story yet. At the time, the characters weren't even characters. And I actually had to reteach myself how to write. Because for those of you who are familiar with fan fiction, you know that writing fan fiction is a great way to start writing, but you can't. I do not recommend going straight from fan fiction, going straight into write your own stuff. Learn how to structure a story. I had to learn how to structure a story, incorporate theme, ways to flesh out characters and make them feel like people. And that's a whole nother thing. Because like they went from concepts to full ideas to story arcs and character development to getting art of them done. And then Catherine, I got the idea for her because I don't know if y'all remember the game Spellbreak from a couple years ago. It was like a third person shooter, but using magic spells and gauntlets. And the avatar I had for her she had so much personality. I'm like, bro, she would make a great character. And from there, I went to create a couple other characters in the story. And before you know it, I got this whole ass universe and putting them out there into the world and seeing people be receptive to them. That's like I could do a whole stream on that alone, man. Like seeing people vibe with the characters, watching some characters take off that you didn't expect to. Like Catherine's easily like my most popular character, man. Like she's practically my company mascot at this point, and I love it because she has such a iconic look. You just see, oh, cute dark skinned girl with a gauntlet and pigtails, red jacket. Oh, that's Anime's character. Even if you don't know her name yet, you know that's Anime's character. And then that brings a lot of people in, and it's a beautiful feeling, man. Definitely.
All right, bro. So I'm listening to you and your characters. I'm at that point to where I'm developing them. Like I've created the story, but unlike what we see, you might have an idea of the characters that you want in there, but it's not focused on that. You trying to create the story as opposed to individuals in it. I can speak for myself. And it seems like mainstream, they prioritize, okay, we need to have this, and that in that setting, as opposed to what story can we tell and then make some cool characters, in this story. So yeah. I've created my world, and now I'm going through like, okay, what characters do I have? Because then a lot of times you find out, or this one doesn't work, or it doesn't necessarily get to be there in the entire time. It doesn't make sense to have this character there in the entire time, no matter how cool I think it is, and I want it in there. It has its place and build up to some things, and also, thinking about like death in stores. Is that a concept? Who do you want to let go? Shit's wild, and not bullshit with some multiverse or some later on to where we can just bring them back if we ever want to. What?
I am so sorry to derail that. Johnny Douglas comes through again.
Oh my fucking god.
Tommy Pickle.
Yo, first of all, I gotta I'll take the credit / blame for Tommy being there. Because for those of y'all who don't subscribe to my channel, whenever I have a series I do called Cringe Comic Reads, where I just find like the worst comic books and I just rip them to shreds with comedy and analysis and all that shit. And I use Tommy Pickles. When I found a Tommy Pickles cringe face meme, I'm like, yo, this shit is too perfect. I just started using them in the cringe videos. And now whenever I see something that's so cringe, it defies words, you just see the Tommy cringe face. So,
bro, Tommy said these babies don't look savory.
Tommy said, I can't even go on Nickelodeon and say what I want to say about these fools. kick my ass off the channel, man, because these niggas
Promise
really
it.
need shit.
I can't lose my Huggies endorsement.
Right. They'll cancel my ass. I won't be on site. They don't even see me.
Oh.
Capri Sun, nothing will hire me, man. I gotta just chill. Don't even let me on the computer, man, because I can't deal with these niggas right now, man.
John A. Douglas, sir, well done, man.
I love it, bro. John, you got to send me that in Discord, yo. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
That's a good job, sir.
Oh my god, that was so good.
All right, yes, please. Let's do something with that. So speaking of John and others, because y'all, I've been reading through these comments and y'all are wild. As always, we haven't even addressed the people. So let me just go through that. I will go through quickly, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So ego don't ring my neck in the background.
Fair.
All right, Jacob Ironside. Imperfect. Heroes No Show. Now we here. We came. We late, but we're not the other one. Carnelian HB waves a brown hand. I fucks with it. No, I didn't get my cape. I don't have a cape. Referring to Jacob. Wake up. Today's gonna be a hood day. What up, Nosferatu?
Yes, sir.
Mike has bad knees. About time. I feel you.
Yes,
you put
best name. Still the best name, man.
Oh shit. Sentient. Manosa. Tsunami Squad. Neo Star. I think it met Neo Star on your stream, anime. Glad you came. You know, I miss Vegeta's old voice.
Me too.
I don't remember a difference. I'm sure there is one since y'all mentioning it, but I want more of his aggressiveness. He's just more arrogant for no fucking reason. Like that's a whole Dragon Ball Z stream anime that we have not got.
We're long overdue for that one,
and we need to make that happen.
We got set that up.
But yeah, Vegeta, goddamn Prince of all Saiyans, man. I need him to act like it.
Yeah, it's weird that I don't want to take up too much, but he mentioned the old voice. I can't remember the voice actor, but back in the day, he had like a much more wiry, higher pitched voice. It was more sinister and cunning like this, and less.
Yeah, okay.
I am the Prince of all Saiyans with Chris Sabat, kind of like that.
Was it a different voice actor?
Oh yeah, it was a whole different crew. When like the Saiyan saga, and I want to say the first up to the Ginyus, when Goku started fighting them, they were dubbed by completely different people. And then Funimation's in-house voice actors took over, and they tried to have the newer voice actors mimic the old ones to try and smooth the transition out. But after a while, people fell in their roles, and they started sounding more like how they sound now.
Okay. Hey, I don't know. It's hard to say. I love the characters. I hate what's been done to them. Tank Ferret. Have we seen Tank Ferret before? Anime? Have you seen? Riserman
might be my thing. Riserman came down to mine. I think I recognize you. Forgive me if I'm misremembering you. I'm stupid 1,000% of the time, every day. And not to get lost in the sauce, but like I ain't having the best morning, so my memory may be failing me. But that name is definitely familiar for me. And also, even if you're not, bro, Tank Ferret, that's such a fucking name. I love that shit, Tank Ferret. Like I just imagine like a larger than normal tank driving down the street and like just busting caps, and someone run up trying to do something to it, and then you just little cute ferret pop out, and then bam, right in the face.
Tank Ferret sounds like a Digimon concept.
Not hey, I'm stupid too. That's what's up, Tank. That's what's up.
Okay. But yeah, man, I had ferrets, got ferrets. I love some fucking ferrets. Kai Venomous, probably Venomous. What up, bro? Hey, chat.
Hey.
Joker voice. I don't know if I.
Always, sir. Welcome.
Ego ripping today. Hey, Cannoli.
What's up, Cannoli?
Yep. I'm gonna talk to you and your wife about it, man. I got some stuff to show you, some slight stuff to show you. All right. Is that Miss Sassy? Ooh, speaking of the lovely Supernatural Lady. I ain't going. Anyway,
The Sasquatch family.
there you go. There you go. I was trying to create some fucking scenario. Like I thought of the Flintstones, and I'm like, I couldn't come up with it in time. I
The
lost
Squatches.
the Squatches. Oh, okay. I like that. I've created several characters recreationally. It's just a matter of finding a place to put them.
Felt that.
Word.
AJ, anime ego, too much awesome on this panel.
What's
There
What's
you
up,
go.
T-shirt?
Get some.
Let's go.
Get some. All right, is that everybody? Am I missing something? Fractured.
You're just about.
Drummond is also closer to the original voice actor. Okay, Dragon Ball Z talk. Zax.
Mm-hmm.
We got
All
IG
right.
down here too. That's the last one. I
Isaac,
think it's
you're right. You're right. I missed him. Skip right over Isaiah P. What up, bro?
sir.
Goddamn. And I just bought the Switch OLED too, so I talked a lot of shit about the Switch. Okay,
And then he got
but I'm liking what I'm. There's equal likes and equal dislikes.
okay. I mean, we just want to know when you're gonna start streaming on Twitch when Red Dead Redemption gets on there. Because you know that's coming. I heard the announcement a few days ago, man.
I'm conflicted about that.
Know. How you conflicted, bro?
It's just like Kingdom Hearts releasing for the Switch, but it's only the cloud version. It's like, do I really want to do that to myself and buy this game multiple times just to play it on the modern platform, but not even get the actual game? You feel me? With the cloud version of Kingdom Hearts, you can only play when you connect it to the internet, which is not really a problem for me, but it can be an inconvenience instead of just giving me the damn game or making sure it's downloaded.
How much are you missing out on with just having it on the Switch? Like, what percentage would you say you don't get on the Switch?
What are you talking about? As far as what? Red Dead or Kingdom Hearts?
Well, no, I'm saying Red Dead. Well, if Red Dead was like exactly like Kingdom Hearts play, like how much are you missing by having to play that version? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you missing out on anything, or is it?
I do not get the question.
Okay, you say you have to be connected to the internet, right, to play that version. If you're not connected to the internet, will it work?
No.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
For Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
For Red Dead, the issue with Red Dead is just it's a port. And although it gives you the single player experience, which is fucking amazing, damn near perfect, Undead Nightmare, perfect DLC expansion or whatever, and then like the Game of the Year edition stuff, it's like it's a lot, which I think is worth the price. But a lot of people are mad that it's not a remaster. And I'm like, I don't think you need a remaster. It would have been dope if you remastered it with the mechanics of Red Dead 2.
Okay.
But it's not. Super Cosmic Mutant Honey Candle Squid, man. And man, you're bringing a lot of black avatars.
Bro, listen. There's a reason why everywhere I call, I call myself the resident Negromancer, okay? Because I know how to summon the black people, okay? I know the spells to see. First, I bought y'all on my channel, and then I'm like, over here, come on, let's spread the negrosity. Come on, let's go. Gotta spread the negrosity. My role in life.
Oh man,
let's watch real quick.
Yeah, Joker.
Say hello. You got to run errands before it gets too damn. It's already hot over here, bro. If you're not watching Warrior on Max, you're missing out. Have a great day. Oh yeah, that's his video that dropped, I think, yesterday, the day before. Check out Joker's voice video with his review on Warrior on HBO. It's actually a pretty interesting show.
White people feeling threatened right now.
This is turning into the Million Man March stream.
Let's get a little too dangerous. There you go. Like your replies.
You're just afraid because three strong, powerful black men are all in one place. And we will not be held back. We will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised, but it will be streamed live right here on YouTube.
On our own channels. Okay, but these Negroes have news to bring you, white people. So listen up. All right, comic book news. What is it we're gonna start with? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, that's yours.
With Spider-Man.
See, I should have been bringing that up. No, I was looking through the comments, bro. It ain't my fault.
I'll bring them up while you're reading, bro. I'll bring them up while you're reading.
All right, legal issues. This is coming from Screen Geek. All right,
go ahead.
Legal issues won't allow Sony to use Marvel's Spider-Man character. What does this mean? It appears that Sony isn't allowed to legally use a Spider-Man character first introduced in the fan favorite Marvel comic books. Okay, so if Spider-Man was their first appearing, Sony can't use that.
That's what it sounds like.
Here comes the Miles Morales movie. Give me more Black Spider. The Spider-Man brand is. I'm just talking. I don't tell you what they'll do. The Spider-Man brand is comprised of numerous characters. Many of these different characters are mere variants of the titular superhero himself. This has been a premise for a series of successful animated films, including Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That's only 2 movies, though, out of all the Spider content. Sadly, it looks like Sony doesn't have the rights to a certain Marvel Spider-Man character. Though Tom Holland's Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, has appeared in several MCU movies, Sony still retains the film rights to the character. They had to make a deal with Disney and Marvel Studios in order for the character to be used in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as the rights are all over the place. And now we've learned of one other interesting legal detail. What did we learn?
Nefarious.
As shared by Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, okay. Lead character designer Chris Anka on Twitter, Sony no longer has the rights to Spider-Boy. That's new, right?
What? I don't know. 1998. Is that what it looks like?
96. The aforementioned character 96. Was first introduced in the one-shot Spider-Boy #1, 1996, which was created by Carl Kelso and Mike Wieringo. So for a film like Across the Spider-Verse, which used many different film, television, comic book versions of Spider-Man characters, it would make sense to use Spider-Boy. One fan actually spotted a rendition of the character at an expo. Unfortunately, they weren't featured in the actual film. Now, as explained by Anka, this is what happened. It is real. I've never posted the actual drawing. Obviously, we ended up. Okay. That's it. We talking about the goddamn Spider-Boy.
Man.
I mean, this is the thing. It's like, it's almost like when they did Smallville, right? The rule was to avoid the copyright claim with the family that created Superman was that he couldn't fly. So he could do everything else because they're like, oh, it's based on Superboy. And if he flies, he's Superman. So it's like, well, hey, the whole thing is Superboy. And that's why he didn't fly at all until like maybe the last episode. And they don't even actually show his face. Did you ever watch Smallville, man?
I did not, but I know it exists.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Basically, it was basically about Clark Kent from basically being a teenager until working at the Daily Planet. And so everyone wondered why he could run really fast, jump really high, use the laser beams, but he couldn't fly. And they were like, yo, if he flies, then they're going to say it's Superman. And we're trying to get around that copyright by saying it's Superboy. So I think what they're saying is that if we just use Spider-Boy, we can use the name, image, and likeness, but call him Spider-Boy so that you don't have to pay the other company for using that character, is my guess. I think that's why it's kind of important, even though it sounds like it's a clickbait article. It's going to be their way around for future projects. I'm like, what the hell is this? That's not Spider-Man if it's Spider-Boy. Just say it's one character that they got in there.
And they phrased it right, though, because they knew to phrase it in a way to make you think, who can't go in? Who are they going to take out? Green Goblin? Can we not take out Venom? Who is it? Oh, no, it's this obscure character from this one shot from 20-something years ago that you probably don't know or give a fuck about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have read that before the stream. Sometimes I don't do it. Okay, like I said, sometimes we get the news fresh. I'm sorry to have wasted our time with that.
No, it was. But the thing is, it's been across multiple news outlets. That was the issue. So I mean, for me, it's more like I've seen this done before. It sounds like clickbait, but again, that's how they made Smallville. So if they ever make like you said that the version of Spider-Man that we got should have been a TV show, right? Yeah. So if they go back and do it, they can technically do it now that they have these rights. I don't know what they're going to call it. You can call it web slinger or what. You could say, hey, it's based off of Spider-Boy, because every version that we've done of Spider-Man outside of Miles Morales has pretty much been Peter Parker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, you could use Spider-Man 2099, different name. I think, is it Ben Parker for Scarlet Spider? I think.
Oh, Ben Reilly.
Ben Reilly, right? But it's like for the most part, they'll just say Peter Parker, and you got to figure out which one it is. So I'm like, he can be Peter Parker, he can dress up like Spider-Man, you can call it Web Slinger, and you don't have to pay anybody for it.
Right.
So I was like, it long, not long range, but long term.
Yeah, they're playing the long game.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's good debate, but I'm like, yeah, I would do that too. I'm sorry, T-shirt historian, this was for you, sir.
Thank you. Took you forever.
I was trying to find it. Y'all kept
throwing money at us.
That's really why he was talking.
And you still talking about Spider Boy. I had a whole little slick skit planned out. All right, T-shirt historian dropped $5. He said, "Hold on.
Go ahead,
So 2% of my Northern African genes are here to bring solidarity to the Black geekery on display. Appreciate that. I got to play a clip. I think we should. I think I should have the clip preloaded. Of what's that movie? Was it Don't Be a Menace, when I was in the church and the preacher was like, "Don't ask no questions. Just put the money in the plate." Get the money. So that's what I'm like. 2% of Northern African genes. Don't ask no question. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, you take that down. Let me find you a clip, T-shirt. What would you like? I ain't got no Mexican shit.
Appreciate it, man.
No Mexican shit.
Yeah, you stay talking about.
You do.
Okay, I'll give you this one.
Oh, Lord! This racism is killing me inside.
Oh, good old Dave Chappelle. This racism. And we can always listen. If there's one thing you can rely on T-shirt for, it's for some quality-sism.
Yes, sir.
John come with the quality memes. T-shirt come with the quality-sism. We all got our own little community here. That's what's up. But before we move on, this whole Spider Boy thing did remind me of something, because this happens a lot where they want to make a show or something, and some character somewhere will be caught up with rights, and they're like, you can't put them in there, and they're like, oh, we putting them in there. So y'all remember Gotham, right?
Yes.
Y'all remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the show. Yeah.
And remember how, well, it was weird in that, because I can't remember the exact reason why, but they couldn't use the Joker. But they said it's a Batman show. Even if it's when he was a kid, we ain't doing no Batman show without no damn Joker. They ended up having like 3 different Jokers. It was Jeremiah, Jerome, and I think the last one just went by Jay. Jerome and Jeremiah were twins. One showed up and he was more of like the comical, like swaggeristic psychopath Joker, and then he died, and then his twin, who was more of the stoic, like crime boss psychopath Joker, took over. And so we ended up getting 2 different versions of the Joker, and then the last one, who had like no hair and was even more crazy. So technically we got 3 iterations of the Joker in one show, all because they wouldn't let them put the actual Joker in the show.
Well, bro, this is the weird thing is 3 Jokers is actually a comic book too, though. It's a Dark Horse DC one. It's based on, so it was based on the New 52 concept of the fact that Batman sits in a Mobius chair, which grants him the answers to any question across the universes, right? So he asks, who killed my parents? Oh, Joe Chill. He's like, who's the Joker? And his eyes go wide. He's like, that can't be true. And the answer was supposed to be that there's not just one Joker, there's 3, which would make sense why he could never figure out who he was, track him down, or ever track his real movements. So there's the Joker that is the crime boss. There's the Joker that so basically there's a Joker that torments Batman, who's the crime boss. There's the Killing Joke Joker that fucked up Barbara Gordon. And then there's I forget the other version of Joker, the comedian, I think that was the one that killed Jason Todd. So all 3 of them get together, and they all try to, in their own ways, torment Batman, torment Barbara Gordon, and Jason Todd. And actually I don't want to give too much away, but the whole trauma bonding thing makes sense for Barbara and Jason Todd if you give me these versions. So like Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon's the happy version of them, but the one that makes the most sense is Barbara Gordon and Jason Todd, because they both got fucked up by the Joker. So I'm like, it's Jason Fabrik is a fantastic artist, but if you get 3 Jokers, I have it. It's great. They're thinking about coming up with a sequel, which shouldn't be done, but they drop they drop a hint in there about one of the Jokers. So it makes a lot of sense. It was actually a really good book. I liked it.
All right, I'm gonna check that out.
After the show, it might have been. Yeah.
The clown, the criminal, and the killer.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody was gonna put it in there.
Bro, like I know that the version that's in the Killing Joke, that action figure is going for like $80 right now. Me and me and Roman are trying to find it for like less than 80. Like that's how big the toy is at this point. Like it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. Excuse me.
Bro, if he ain't the Batman from The Batman, which that's the conversation right there. The animated gent where he had the Edward, what's his name? Edward Pattinson put him Twilight.
Forehead.
Yeah, he had that in animation style. It had the cool ass Joker who was moving around like an ape, and he had the sleeves, the asylum outfit on. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was voiced by the black dude.
He was voiced by was it Kevin? I can't remember his full name, but it's like Kevin Richardson. He's like one of the 4 black voice actors who voices everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, he made it work. He made it work.
That's Joker.
That's your Joker.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't surprise me at all that's your Joker, bro. That's so on brand. That is so.
I knew the minute he said, like, this motherfucker will bring up that Joker,
bro. Voiced by a black dude, animal-like fucking fighting style, which is crazy. I forgot where I heard the explanation from, or was it in the show? But I'm just thinking, like, the animalistic nature of how he fights, it makes him more physically threatening. Because I can never take the Joker seriously when he's like, put him up, Batman, and he'll punch and some shit come out. Like, I can understand that, but straight fighting Batman, it ain't happening. So at least with this dude, I'm like, okay, this is not a real fighting style. So I can see how Batman would have some trouble, and then he's pulling out the gadgets at the same time. Like he jump up, flip around, he kick him, jump off him. Then he got the big glove that you do some shit like that. I'm like, that's crazy. That's a goddamn villain. That's somebody that I'm like, bro, I don't want to fight you tonight. Like I need to be doing something better.
Yeah, if you need an insane plot that's gonna destroy everyone psychologically, then there's no one better than Joker. But if you need to actually pose a physical threat to Batman, pick literally anybody else.
That's fair. I think the thing is, this is what we talked about yesterday, where it's like, it's hard for black people to say you like certain things.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, it is true. It's like,
why that's your favorite Joker? Why your favorite Joker got to be the one that fight like a monkey, huh?
Exactly.
Because my ass. That's why. That's my ass. Yeah.
I needed more from MCU Wakanda. Okay. Like, let's do it.
Man,
Let's do it. Let's play it up. Let's get real tribal.
I got my man right here, so I got to go in. And I like the movie. I to this day, I know Black Panther has become like increasingly more criticized and hated over the years, but I still stand by that movie. That was a good movie. But what was Wakanda?
I'm trying to put it on you, bro. I forgot.
It's fine.
There you go.
All right, there you go. Put the spotlight on me. Make it hot. But yeah, like
you going in, you got your figure. I'm like, let's let the people see that.
But okay, so when it comes to Wakanda and its depiction in the MCU, I stand by Black Panther. I'm
gonna eat my chicken while you preach.
There you go. I'm gonna be preaching.
What would you?
I need my handkerchief. Migo, make sure you got your watermelon and your grape drink back there too, so everybody be all.
This is right here. We've exceeded our black quota and limit for today, y'all. Go ahead.
We blew past it. That's what I'm here for. I'm the Negromancer for a reason, but it was such a letdown. It was something that was hyped up, Black Panther 1 was a cultural revolution and black people everywhere doing the Wakanda Forever salute. I went to work. People were doing the Wakanda Forever salute. I went opening day.
Wait, the white ones or the black ones?
Yes, but I couldn't say shit because I'm at work. I'm like, man,
Bro,
But
this
look,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is like the scene from oh my god, from the Boondocks where everybody's like Harambe.
exactly. Harambe. Awkward silence. Harambe. Awkward silence. Harambe.
Oh,
Freaking
sorry. Go
ridiculous,
ahead, man.
bro.
Go
It's
ahead. Go
all
ahead.
good. It's all good. But it was such a cultural revolution, and everyone showing up dressed in their fresh dasikis or their Sunday best. I went with my homeboy Sean. He show up in a 3-piece suit and a crown. I got a Black Panther graphic tee on. We like, yeah, we suited and booted in here. But when you watch the movie, I will defend many things about Black Panther. I will defend Chadwick Boseman depicting him. Although I do think he was the weakest of the positive characters in the movie. I'm still waiting for my Okoye movie, which I'll probably never get at this point.
Fuck
Don't even
that.
sure if I not even sure if I want it now with current MCU. Just don't even do it.
It's gonna be Midnight
Fucking
Angels.
do
So much gay undertones for no reason.
I'm gonna just move on. I don't even know what that is. Midnight Angels. I'm gonna just keep moving. That sounds like something I don't want to know what it is, but we got so much from the movie that I stand for. But when it comes to Wakanda, what did it actually equate to? It equated to a Afrofuturistic country that has force fields that are controlled in Wakanda forever, at least by water drums that you play. We get huts on top of skyscrapers. We got the entire R&D of the whole country run by a teenager, but you go outside and it looks like a standard bazaar somewhere with like fried eels on sticks and shit. And we do tribalistic battles that could kill you to figure out who the king gonna be, but also we're better than all the Western countries who are all brutes with their guns. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do with any of this shit, bro.
It was space spear chuckers.
Space spear chuckers, bro.
Just
and
like, it's just. I know. I'm just gonna. I mean, to me, it was like,
go ahead.
We are a great society. It is Wakanda forever. We will go ahead and do the technological things possible to shield us from the rest of the world, which is actually very bad. Oh my goodness, it's time for combat. Give me my spear.
Oh, see, but that's in line though. That's on brand because that's ultimately what Disney ends up doing. They'll tell you that we're going to be so diverse. We're going to give you all this great representation, and then you show up, and what does it equate to? But bullshit. And then nothing makes sense. We don't actually see anything about the nation itself that shows how great it is, other than all the opulent technology. Opulence, I has it. Just fucking, we got all this technology, but what do we do with it? And then we get T'Challa, who actually does come to does have a good character arc in the movie and says, hey, my father, who I revered greatly, and all the past ancestors, they were fucked up. They did their own fucked up shit. Like Dad said at the beginning of the film, it's good for a hard man to be king. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up this relief center to try and help impoverished kids in the hood, which literally led to this man who almost started World War III race version. So I'm gonna change that. Exactly. The battle rhinos. We got battle rhinos. We got the border tribe whose weapons is cloaking themselves with shawls that work as energy shields and shit. It's everywhere, man. And I feel like, do y'all remember the BET Black Panther show?
Yes, I think that's what this movie was based off of.
Was it?
I was muted, but I said
that would be my guess, because I watched the movie and I read the comic book, and it's very similar in the way that they showed it. I think that whoever made this movie was trying to base it more on that than going back and finding out this is the Black Panther that completely entangled and set up and trapped the Fantastic Four just because he was wondering if he could. I think this is more based on the ET version, which actually just aired in Australia. It didn't air anywhere else. We had to find it later because they said they only put it in Australia, which was the weird thing about the release to begin with.
That's beautiful. You know what? That's on brand too. We're gonna make some stuff for Black folks. Play it where there's like 2 Black folks.
Exactly. Aborigines. Y'all got this.
No, exactly. But That actually brings up a good point similarly, because I still like T'Challa in Black Panther, but the reason why I say he's a weaker character is because the way he was in Civil War was way more in character, I feel, and way more gripping, and like you were saying, the guy that
Justified.
set up and entrapped the Fantastic Four. Like this guy, he was out running cars, he was out fighting Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Like the most they could do was at the end when Black Widow turned on him and like had stunned him with her little spider bite shits. But even that was more like, I'm gonna just slow you down so they can get away. But couldn't no one really beat him? Like, how is he this bland in his own movie? It just, oh my gosh.
So I think that so I mean, me and my buddy were talking about it, and we were just like, considering what the makeup of the nation is, you wouldn't want it to be like a Mandingo situation to a certain section of the populace. So it's like, well, hey, and I told AZ and I were talking about, I was like, yo, you know, any other Marvel character that had a standalone movie that died in their own movie in the first one? To their arch nemesis, head up. I was like, technically, if you look at this movie in the Black Panther, T'Challa is the actual enemy in the movie because
it was the second one though.
Huh?
It was the second one though.
No. I'm saying in their own movie debut, when they
that was the second one. Black Panther 1 and Black Panther 2. That's when he died.
I'm talking about Black. He died in Black Panther 1 because he got stabbed. He got stabbed and thrown over the wall by Killmonger. I said no other MCU character in their movie debut died head up to their own nemesis with no external help, had to be revived by the last purple haze flower, then stages a coup against and then stages a coup against the actual heir to the Wakandan throne. So I just watched. So basically, you just told me this whole movie is great for Black people infighting. That's what I got from it. I was like, oh, so basically, y'all made $1 billion off watching Black people fight and having internal civil war. Okay, but that didn't happen in Iron Man. Loki technically wasn't his brother because he's a frost giant, so he's still technically an enemy, but he dispatched him. Captain America's enemy was Red Skull, and he pretty much sent him to the Shadow Realm and then tanked the plane. So it's actually considered a mercy killing, but he still lived through it. Am I missing any of the other Avengers? No, like the core four all missed.
I don't remember him dying.
They said I shot myself and a bullet got spit back out by the Hulk. So nobody else died head up except T'Challa. And I was like, that's weak. But like that's what I said when I was doing the when me and my wife did the stream. It was like she was asking me how dating was, and I said it was the worst with white women that would see that I went to a comic convention because, again, I'm just wearing regular clothes. And they would ask me, like, are you into comics? And I'm like, shit, here it comes. And they're just like, I just loved Black Panther. It was so great. I just, Wakanda forever is just my slogan from now on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I just,
yes, King.
Yes, King. Oh, we need more representation like this. I loved how rich he was. He went to the poorest neighborhood. Like he bypassed New York.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It was so real. Like my favorite scene. My favorite scene was when Shuri called the colonizer a colonizer because fuck my race.
It's so true.
It's so true. My god.
We have all the power, and you niggas have none. I feel so bad for you. You should have fought harder.
God. Like I'm just saying, as a white devil, as a racist white people, I'm telling you that if you don't listen, I'm just saying Killmonger was right. Killmonger, there I said it. I don't care if you heard me. Killmonger was right.
You poor little Negro child.
I'll accept my white savior ally points in USD, please. Thank you.
Oh, see, we're gonna have to. Oh god, it's gonna have to be its own section at some point, man. Anime coming in for white women, white liberal women react.
John said, "Woke white women are a plague."
Listen,
Now, see,
Agreed.
we talk a lot about how they depicting our black women as strong and independent, don't need us. They better than us. They kings in a lot of cases. Woke women are doing this. So white men, why y'all letting y'all women get out of hand? How did it become to this?
Because it ain't with them. Because if they were with them, it wouldn't be none of this. They'd be like, "Oh my God, did you just listen to Try That in a Small Town?" So right, it completely flips. That's all I'll say. I mean, the song. I listened to the song. It's mid at best. It just sounds sad. I thought "Try That in a Small Town" was like, you dated the quarterback in high school, and now you leaving him, but you still live in a small town. So try this. So try breaking up with the town quarterback in a small town. It didn't sound like anything that they're making it out to be. It sounded kind of sad. I'm like, this isn't a party song or an anthem. This sounds sad as hell.
See, he's Mexican.
As a Mexican, my favorite part was listening to Namor pronounce his name with the CGI'd out penis. Yeah,
y'all hear me chewing? Am I chewing?
You are chewing, sir. All right. What are you eating?
Put this away. Grilled chicken. I'm a Wakanda. I'm better than
he's not on that fried shit. He's not on that fried shit.
No. He lying. He peeled the skin off. That was grilled chicken.
With an assortment of green.
Okay.
With no seasoning or dressing.
Green grown outside by the hot shaped herb.
There you go. I was gonna say that. That's when you play Purple Haze. When anybody take that heart shaped herb, you gotta have that in the background. Make them have a good trip. They're gonna become the best Panther.
Oh, I'm like that was the Welch's. Man, also like they played Purple Haze.
Grape juice having.
It was. I was like, this man drew grape juice out of a ladle. Okay.
Yo, see, so, I can't not see it now that these fools got powers from grape drink.
Bro, hold on.
I'm so mad at that.
Think of that as the origin story. You had all these Wakandas, like early Wakanda life, and then this one tribe is all like going out and like conquering or roaming the land, just figuring shit out. And then you had this one that was just like, you saw that purple flower. And then the Dave Chappelle skit where he's like, I want that purple stuff. And he'd have just become just fucking super. He'd have created a lineage.
Oh my God.
All I'm saying, man, it's like it was like the worst version ever. It's like, not to mention the guys actually living in the mountains could have been any animal that lives in the mountains. Could have been a snow polar bear, could have been a bald eagle, goddamn gorilla. You're like, you know what? Okay. And then people are like, my favorite part was when he just started, sound like a gorilla. Okay.
Yeah. When the white man talks, we hoot. Yeah, that's not that didn't set us back 89,000 years at all.
Right. Exactly. That's just like, you know what? So basically you're making the Klan sound like an armed response to being goddamn gorillas. Okay.
Square. The true demographic of a Black Panther, suburban white women.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then,
we got John coming in.
Yeah, they giving us the inside. I feel you. Woke white women are married to beta male men who won't do or say anything that would jeopardize their only source of pussy.
Yes. Fair.
Listen,
that's fair.
I personally don't subscribe to too much of the alpha beta stuff, but I have noticed that the woker the white woman, the weaker the man. It's like clockwork.
If she got one.
If she has one.
If she got one. If she got one.
Sentient says, guys, you're too hard on white women. They just want to help those poor savages.
Unfortunate souls.
Believe in human.
And that's why I give it to Disney. I was like, at one point they knew what they were and they wasn't afraid of it. So we just sung that barely even human about a race of people. Literal race war. We get a Disney princess in the process, a brown one at that. We love to sit out of Pocahontas, but everything else, you know what I'm saying?
Pocahontas was 9 years old though, so
I don't care. Hey, listen, in this case,
I'm just saying.
The source material. This is Disney's Pocahontas.
I was Thickahontas. I'm just saying the real one was like 12, and John was 28.
I'm not looking at her. I'm looking at that drawing on the screen.
See, now you having more in common with the full furries, because like the justifications for the art that they like is sounding real suspect right now, but it's all good. It's all good.
Check that man's hard drive, y'all.
I've agreed. I will even say I've submitted to the term furry adjacent. Y'all can have that if anything.
Bro, I know you asked this.
Fine,
Would you go
fine.
to a furry convention? I just need to know this.
Well, you keep asking me this. I said, yeah.
I do. Okay, we're gonna look.
I'm
this
not
up.
going in a suit.
No, he just wants you to keep
Yes.
outing yourself over and over again.
Exactly. I just want. It gets more emphatic the more I ask. That's why I want to double check. 'Cause if we
I would
find
go.
one, I'm taking you to go to one. You don't have to dress up at all. You just, you need to wear your Heroes No Capes t-shirt.
I love
Yeah.
the art. I love the art. I said it on the stream last night. 80% of the shows that we claim are fucking obscure or great or whatever are going to be anthropomorphic animals.
Very
Walking,
true.
talking, doing hero shit. So I will not let this alphabet community take that. Just like I will not let
Hey, it's not alphabet community.
Others-
It's just weirdos. It's just
weirdos.
weirdos.
like I will
Just
not
keep
let
it.
weirdos take the
There
term
you go.
woke. That's some black empowerment shit. Truly be woke to what's happening, what they use in these shows to push.
Social awareness, consciousness to the way of the world.
There you go, my brother.
See what I tell y'all. You get 3 strong black men in the same place. The revolution will not be televised, but it will be live streamed.
But YouTube demonetized it.
Exactly, because they don't want to see us win.
Oh god.
Oh, my goodness.
They had to go to a meeting on
What?
that.
Bro, you need to tell us how that meeting went. That's ridiculous.
M'Baku was built as fuck though. Hey, y'all
He
can have
was.
him.
I mean, he was chunky. He was repping for the big boys.
I was saying that M'Baku and the White Wolf. I still want him to be the White Wolf. Cap shouldn't die. Fuck all that passing of the shield shouldn't be passed. Winter Soldier should have became White Wolf. M'Baku should have been there, and the Black Panther. And they should have been in them goddamn vibranium suits that Shuri was making, and that would have been your Wakanda series right there on Disney Plus, as opposed to fucking black white oppression on a black man and how poor unfortunate soul am I. I wanted to see that. That would have been some brotherhood shit right there. Throw the race jokes in there. Be real, Disney. Be who you used to be. Or you
back when you had the Native Americans and the colonial people literally trying to out racism each other before they killed each other.
Back when they were saying "fuck the Japanese."
No comment.
He said no comment.
No comment.
We ain't got to go that far back, but you get what I'm saying.
I hate seeing you people win. Yo.
Okay, fast forward to the Muses and Hercules. How about that?
Okay.
Hey, that's solid.
I'm okay with that. That's great. That's peak.
That's undeniable.
Peak right there.
That was literal peak. Look, making the Muses into literal gospel singers and having them all be fine. Like, come on.
They're all 3 sizes.
Literally, that's
somebody for everybody.
That's literally the beginning of true black representation in Disney. But we don't put enough respect on their name.
We don't, and that was a diverse cast because you had blue gods, you had red ones, yellow. Herc was orange. Zeus definitely was.
Right,
so,
like you get up there and it's like ain't no race up here. We just the damn rainbow. We the real rainbow up here for real.
I'm claiming purple. I hope I'm purple when I go up there.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Of course you do. We just talked about this. This man just purple.
Mr. Purple Haze. I want that purple stuff.
Yes, sir. Mace Windu got his purple lightsaber, despite the
lightsaber. Really?
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix got purple haze. Prince got purple rain. I want some purple into this world attached to my name.
Damn it to hell, sir.
We don't even know.
Damn it
to say, so. Let's go. Next topic, sir. We're an hour in.
We're supposed to be doing something with some damn songs or some shit.
Let's just go into the main thing, sir. I can't believe this way off the rails, sir.
Rabbit hole, and we've been down this racism rabbit hole for so long.
Y'all didn't know this was gonna happen. Y'all didn't plan for the unplannable.
I did, and I anticipated the racism, yes, because I know what realm I'm stepping into, and I appreciate y'all for your unbound sism. It just went on so.
Let's go. Let us jump into it. Are y'all ready? Are we good? Unless you want to go take a commercial break, bring it back in there.
He called it commercial break. Let's do that,
sir.
All right. Got to get smoother with these, but they will happen. Okay, I'm gonna pull us out and I'm gonna figure out what I want to play for the people. If y'all got requests, put it up. Maybe it'll get played.
Sir.
But anime, if you're not familiar, man, we taking it back. Okay, you ask me how do I watch all these old shows like that? I'm telling you to go look this shit up on YouTube. It's out there. And again, I will keep saying I'm kind of preaching a little bit, but I say this shit consistently. This is my message. I don't have this need to be entertained by others, especially seeing how they're going to handle our characters. So I will easily go to YouTube and pull up Toonami from this year or these years or Cartoon Network or something and just watch that while at the same time I'm doing something else. In my case, is writing stories or drawing. But yeah, man, people could be like, taking control, figuring out how in this time, like Ripper says, man, it's this is the best time to be a creator. So in this moment where people are moving away from the mainstream, hey, figure out how you can put that energy into something of yourself, and then it could be fruitful for you. But you never know. But ain't no time like now to try. All right, so I'm gonna get us out of here, and I'm gonna start playing some shit. Okay.
Go ahead, do it.
Heroes, no capes.
This fall, the ultimate Pokemon showdown is here. Are you ready?
Only Burger King has limited edition gold-plated trading cards from Pokemon, the first movie. $1.99 each with every tasty Burger King Big Kids meal you buy. Taste rules.
After a 20-year sibling rivalry, Mario and Luigi team up using synchronized super moves in their most ridiculous adventure ever. Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga. Rated E for everyone.
Dreams are meaningful when you work toward them in the real world. If you merely live within the dreams of other people, it's no different from being dead.
It's only natural that you feel afraid right now.
We all possess something inside us that we cannot compromise. It's that inner passion that gives us the strength and courage to fight.
You have no right to tell me what I'm allowed to do or not do, or what knowledge I can or cannot learn.
Don't you know you gotta enjoy life, or it'll slip away?
The world needs all kinds of people. You should do what you wanna do.
Only one small part within a much greater flow. Nothing more than a fraction of the whole. But by putting all those ones together, you get one great all. That's why I won't ever give up.
We are getting stronger with every step we take.
Heroes, no capes.
Hey,
back.
And we here, we back. Yeah, man, that was some glitches. I don't know what the fuck happened with StreamYard. I'll try to play it and false start. So
I played through those, man.
Huh?
I played through those. The comments on there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I played through those during the commercials.
Bro, I just wanted to address it.
Okay.
You attacking me right now, bro.
Go right
ahead.
ahead.
Sensitivity, bro. Come on, man.
Yes, man. Okay, go ahead.
China, folks. Thank you, Neo Star. Cause this man just emotionally just pushed me.
Okay, this guy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Stop the
That
violence.
was a pretty cool ad, I must say. Thank you, Insomniac. I mean, I didn't make it. I just saw it, and we all saw it. I hope you saw it. We got to remember that we have an older audience, that some that might not have, watched this or appreciated this, and then we have some younger ones. It's crazy. But J. Cole said, "Middle child," feeling like that right about now.
Indeed.
I know y'all know what I'm talking about.
See, I'm actually the middle child up here.
Okay,
that's fair.
I am.
Based on
It's all
birth.
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. All right. So y'all ready, man?
Shine. Yeah, that's you got it.
All right. Bring it up a little bit. I'm sorry, I was trying to mess with this thing because the camera keeps.
You want us to stall?
No, I'm good. I got it now. All right, so guys,
you guys seen that Flash trailer?
Yeah,
it looks good.
It looks awful. Awesome. Yeah.
You think it looks awful? Really?
No, I misspoke. I think it looks awesome.
Thank you for telling.
Don't beat me, Martha. Please don't beat me, Martha. Don't beat that tired old body. No, don't.
I'm done stalling.
That's warranted. That's warranted.
We don't hold Bugs Bunny responsible for how people used to draw him. He was at the mercy of the animators and the time he was created in. That is not his fault.
Bro, Bugs Bunny said anybody can get it. Equality.
All right. So
he ain't on that race shit like you humans.
So,
go.
I go. All right, we want to make things a little bit more interactive for y'all. So we're thinking that we were going to kind of do this like a tournament style. And it's partly kind of if you were on Anime Stream last night, you kind of got a preview of it. At the end, they were talking about theme songs, right? Gun to your head, which theme song you taking that you have to take out of the 90s series that we had on TV, right? So we're actually doing a tournament today, guys, about best theme song of all time from the 90s, with one show caveat because AJ just loves that show so damn much, and I really hope it fails, but it's ultimately going to be up to you guys because we're going to make a poll to decide who's going to win. All right. Now, who we actually have in this tournament, I'm just going to read them off, and then I will be bringing them up in the versus format. If we want to give our comments, we can, and then ultimately we'll throw up a poll. AJ, I think you got control of the poll on that one. And then we'll just have everyone at the end give who they want to go on in the tournament, and then we will keep going until we have crowned the best theme song of all time. So in no particular order, this is who is going to be involved in this. We got X-Men Evolution, Justice League, Batman the Animated Series, TMNT 2003, that weird thing, that weird show that AJ loves the theme song so damn much. Anyway, Power Rangers, we got Static Shock, X-Men the original series, we got Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond, SWAT Cats, Pokemon, and Spider-Man. I was trying not to do anime, but Pokemon kind of made it through because it would be one of the more ubiquitous theme songs that you would know. I wanted to do that because it fit. I just know that there's someone that's going to be like, why is it Lupin the Third on there or Dragon Ball Z? Anime would have to be a totally different stream, but I would consider Pokemon one of the more breakthroughs that everybody would know. All right. So any questions, guys? What questions can we answer before we get started? Are y'all ready to go?
Tell me when to go. 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 Go. Okay.
AJ, you muted, man. You ready?
Being an entire millennial.
You still muted, bro.
AJ.
My bad. So while y'all was doing that, I was looking at Rumble, and I don't think it's live on Rumble.
Bro, I'm looking at it right now. It is live. We got 10 people on there. Yeah, I just had to sign in to actually join the chat, but I don't remember my sign in, and I have to change it anyway.
Okay, so let me refresh it.
Yeah. It's live. It's 10 people on there, at least now. Yeah. All right. So
Hold on. Fucking breakthrough. You ain't gonna let me appreciate the people over on Rumble right now. People, if Ego don't appreciate you, I appreciate you. Okay, remember me.
AJ care if don't nobody else care.
Okay. Yes. Good Lord.
All right.
Are you all right?
My bad. I hope so.
All right. So the only animated theme song the only thing that isn't animated that's a theme song is Power Rangers. The rest are animated, from what I can tell. Yes, Boomer Agent, exactly. No. All right. So I will say this. The first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to just settle the debate of OG theme song versus a new and updated theme song. And I'll show you what I mean by introducing the very first one. And we've got that here. So first thing we're going to decide on, guys, is bring this up here. All right, so we got to figure out who's going to wind up winning this one. We're going to go OG versus New School. So we've got X-Men Evolution versus original X-Men.
Shout out to the Rumblers.
Shout out to the let me the Rumblers. We got to get this one for y'all. There we go. Sorry about it. Go ahead. All right. Oh, so Tank wants to know link for the Rumble stream, man.
Link. Okay.
Oh, here we go. See ya. You didn't tell me you had a Rumble. Going to drop likes and slurs. Yeah, I got to get my Rumble game up too, I guess. And yeah, it seems like everyone's signing up for it now too, just in case. I got to go back over the rules of how you can simulcast to Rumble and YouTube on there, but it seems like it's a pretty good haven. And we've
I just learned. I'll show you how.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm at to change my. I had an account, but I can't remember. I haven't used it.
Look at that. All three of us have dropped it. Appreciate
Thank you, guys. Shout out to Hail the Lord, Johnny Douglas, best mods in the game. All right, so guys, I put X-Men Evolution here because of AJ as well, because he wanted to have his version on there too.
You want to thank you?
X-Men OG.
You want to thank you for something? I give it
No.
to you.
I'm saying that when you brought it up, you wanted at least the new school version to at least have its time, because I know that you love the show. But if we're basing this on theme song, sir, are you going with X-Men Evolution's Neo Noir, or are we going straight up classical music X-Men? Anime. I'm sorry, X-Men. Anime. You are the guest here, sir. I'm sorry. Let's allow our guest to go first. Anime, what you got? Who you got?
All right, so X-Men Evolution as a whole series and as a theme song, they obviously had humongous shoes to fill. So I give it to them for being iconic in their own way and for daring to be different and not just trying to ride the wave of the OG X-Men show and doing something different, because their theme songs are completely different. They scratch different itches, they answer different questions, and X-Men Evolution is iconic. That being said, can it dethrone the OG? If I don't even have to do but 3 notes from the OG theme song, everybody in this bitch singing along, I probably gotta hum the whole X-Men Evolution song, and half the crowd will still be like, "What was that from? That sounds cool, but what was it from?" So unfortunately, I gotta go with the OG.
AJ, what you got, man? Who you got?
All right, you know what? I give you that. But then let's also remember that X-Men came out during a time of not a lot of significant entertainment. It was oversaturated for sure, but X-Men are iconic. X-Men Evolution came out during a time where people weren't really on the comics so much, especially older people who had grown out of it. And you get what I'm saying? So there was a smaller audience, and for it to be so iconic, to still have I'm terrible with humming fucking notes in general. Okay, even the shit I enjoy, I can't tell you fucking 3 beats I've heard unless it's a fucking Disney song or some shit. So I'm just uncultured myself. But X-Men Evolution, it gave you, because I'm not just talking about the song. I know you probably said song. Let me ask you this: is it song or intro?
Intro. Like theme song.
Thank you. No, you said intro, because with intro, you got to take into account the visuals. With X-Men and their song, it was like, okay, yes, they're both just sounds like tunes, but X-Men was just, I'm just running, I'm doing some shit, flying around. It was epic, but X-Men Evolution was telling you a story. Okay, you're seeing these characters, like you're getting character, you're getting personality from them, besides just their hero personas. And I even think when they gave you the intro of the characters, their names, they would give you, all right, this is their regular outfits, humans, and then this is their X-Men shit. And then I'm just saying, and then also Pops did that's not a part of this.
No, bring it up. Go ahead and bring it up, because it says, and Jason, go ahead.
So I was gonna say Pops did a video on we were talking about the X-Men animated series and how it doesn't really have a long format story or a sequential story. It just kind of assumes you know things, and they just throw some cool X-Men shit out of you. at you. Whereas X-Men Evolution, it was a story. Like you got to grow with the characters. They took it as you don't know these characters. We're even changing them up, like differentiating or changing ages and stuff like that. So that intro, like with the Ninja Turtles, which I hope that comes up later, it's like back then they used to give you an intro. They gave you a quick little, all right, this is what it's about. This is what you're gonna see, and here go a cool track at the same time. Now you're ready to be dropped into this show. So I think that show, X-Men Evolution, does that. X-Men was just like, cool cartoons. I'm about to watch some superheroes kick butt. X-Men Evolution was like,
you know what, AJ, you really bring up a good point, because that's very iconic of or very endemic rather of 80s and 90s cartoons versus the early aught cartoons and onward, because it really is two completely different cartoon cultures. Like those old intros was all about play the sick tunes, show cool shit, get kids hooked so that they watch and go out and buy the toys. By the time we get to X-Men Evolution, it's more about, like you said, telling the story. And at this point, it's almost like, okay, in some basic ways, everybody know these characters. If we just have them running around doing cool shit, we want to, again, differentiate ourselves. So instead of just having them do the cool stuff, we'll show the civilian life and the superhero life as well. Though I will say, now correct me, I may be misremembering this, but I do got to knock just a couple points off that X-Men Evolution intro, because I feel like they relied at least partially on scenes just from the episode. Like instead of doing an original thing, which part of it was original, but when they were showing like character moments of the characters, it was just like a clip of Spike playing basketball and then a clip of Spike fighting the Blob or whatever. So it did stand out doing that, but I gotta knock a couple points off just for it, just borrowing from itself.
Bro, AJ, start the throw the poll up, man. Throw the poll up. Part of the real poll between the three of us now is thick classic Rogue versus sultry goth Rogue.
Don't make me choose.
I feel you. And just based off, I'm gonna say, because I'm not into the goth shit necessarily, but then they was high school, they didn't get older. So just because of the character herself, I would go with fine ass, adult, thick, southern. We got a lot of shit in common, and she can fly. That Rogue, hands down. But the other one, I give them props for creating a character. I can't wait to see what she becomes in the future. Sequel to X-Men Evolution as opposed to rebooting X-Men 97.
That's fair. I'll give you that. All right. I mean, whatchamacallit? So you got the go ahead and throw the poll up while we.
I know you keep saying that, and then you got me talking. I can't do two of these things at once.
I figured that was my fault. I will say that was my fault.
Okay.
I wrote the tournament, but yeah, whenever you're ready, go ahead and let everyone on the poll is live.
Okay. X-Men
OG versus Evolution.
Oh no. Better intro. Do we want to say better intro? Is that a cool?
Better theme song, sir. It's straight up theme song.
No, you said intro.
Once I said intro, I knew you were gonna take it there because you.
Let's just go with intro. We didn't talk about the intro now for 10 more minutes. Just ride with it.
Intro.
Thank you.
You are now abomination fantastic because you are stretching, as Mike said, like it's fantastic to make this work, sir.
And I type with two fingers.
There you go.
So when I stretch,
get your old man on, bro. You got to get. You got to. Now you really are boomer age. Now you boomer AJ. We got boomer.
Hey,
everybody boomer. There you go.
Kakashi used to come. Kakashi come like this with the two fingers. So
yeah, but the 1,000 years of death ain't gonna type this poll out, bro. We gotta pick out all the fingers, man. Come on,
bro. I'm not stretching to make y'all got this fucking.
You are stretching, bro. We stay on the music. You're like, yo, if it's an intro, like, I mean, I guess. Oh, thank you for saying that. I'm gonna include the visuals that go along with the music. I'm like, okay.
We learned last night.
Intro.
You cannot give this man an inch.
The
moment he will make it 10
miles. As soon as he said intro, I was like, cool, you said it. And then he want to say song right after, and I'm like, fuck no, you came out with intro. I'm holding on to that.
And then because I knew I made a mistake. I knew I shouldn't have said that. I was like, why would he? Damn it. That's what he's trying. This caught you. Okay.
Caught you.
What's the poll? You looking at it?
No, I'm trying. I don't see the poll, bro. Where is it?
Oh my goodness, bro.
If this live. Exactly. This is probably we do it live.
Oh my goodness.
Did it not show up or what?
No. All right, I'm do it again. I gotta do it again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Doing it doggy style.
I mean, people could be putting it.
Director.
People could be putting it in the chat. What you want?
I mean, we can do 1s and 2s if you want. We can do this, that way. Is that better? Easier?
No, I'm sitting there thinking I'm typing shit. I ain't even typing. Y'all pressuring me.
Ooh, if it was if Gothrow was thick.
There you go. It's fucking made. Better intro. You would fight me on the fucking intro versus
this guy. Okay, yeah, it's live, guys. I like what I'm seeing so far.
All right,
let's see. Running the stream. We need somebody smart behind the scenes or something.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how as a mod to actually make the poll. I think is if you actually if it's part of your stream, you can make the poll, but I don't know how to make it, or else I would have.
Look, bro, I made the poll. I don't know what I got to do to. I think I saw it today on YouTube. I figured it out.
Okay.
I'm mad the highlighted comments went from handling polls to skateboard. I don't understand. Y'all chat is wild. I love it.
Make because Cobra, if he ever come through, I think he has like more privileges than others. I've seen another tier when I was looking at the shit. But anyway, so I got to figure that out. You looking at the poll? What's it looking like?
Oh, bro, so we got 11 votes so far, huh?
Did you close it?
I haven't closed it yet. No, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
It's still running.
Ew. This is overwhelmingly sick.
Looks like a clean sweep. I like what I see, y'all.
That's why y'all went to see Spider-Man No Way Home and The Flash.
Why you gotta do that, bro? Why
I gotta do that?
That's not fair. That ain't what this is about.
Because it is right here.
Nah, this guy right here.
He's saying we all drunk on that nostalgia. We can't get our minds out.
Don't blame us for yours losing. We got to you have to close that one out. That's a wrap.
That's not even no contest.
So basically, AJ was the only one that voted for Evolution on there.
Bro, I don't even think I voted. I'm glad I did.
AJ's so salty right now.
In the poll.
Bro, take your blood pressure meds, yo. There's too much salt for you. It's not good for you, bro. It's not good for you.
My blood pressure ain't got shit to do with his chat right now.
The weed actually
has everything
we
to
don't
do
want to
with
risk a copyright strike. It does.
Yeah. Exactly.
I said P. I did not say a skateboard was a goddamn vehicle. Y'all remember it. And I be fighting for my life, bro. Play the Tyrone. Is that his name? The Tyrese. Play the Tyrese clip.
You mean the R. Kelly?
I'm not ready for Tyrese.
Fighting for my life. Oh, the Tyrese one.
No, play the R. Kelly one. Play the R. Kelly one. Because I'm sitting up here. I showed y'all the Transformer series where the mini-cons were a thing.
Oh my god.
And they had the Decepticons and the Autobots was traveling to find them. Because once they find a mini-con, a little tinier robot around the size of a human, then it would attach to them. So I said, do that in a fucking hoverboard or skateboard or some shit.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Bro.
The fucking gear from Static Shock has a backpack. Put the mini-con on my back, bro. Metabots, come on now.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is this: if OG Transformers can have Megatron turn into everything from a tank to a handgun, and we accept it,
exactly.
A mini-con being a skateboard, you got to give that to Mills Lane. You got to allow it because that's. Listen. You thank the '80s for doing so much silly shit to where when you get to now where stuff has to actually make sense and people say no, that doesn't make sense. Like OG, like Ninja Turtles, you say how can this happen? Why they change this character? You don't know how silly they made OG Shredder from the comic book to the damn cartoon. I'm not even gonna get on the rant on
Big
it.
Difference.
But they already fucked it up. They already changed it to ridiculous. So we can allow some of this shit. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say fuck you, IJP, because I was going off. You won't even.
Damn, he won't even hear to catch the heat, bro. That's hard. That's hard.
He come back. Why is AJ
man? Damn. I'll bring up the next one I got. Damn, bro, you hard for that one. All right, so we're continuing.
That may be the best own so far tonight.
It is. All right, guys. So battle of the OGs versus the remixes, I guess you could call it. Next up, we got Justice League versus Justice League Unlimited. All right. Anime, sir, as the guest, what you got, man? Who do you got?
Man, I gotta go with that Unlimited, bro, because the OG was cool, it was classic, it was heroic, but it had that slow buildup, which has its place, you know. But then you get the Unlimited, and they ain't waste no time with them guitar riffs. Just down. You already know what time it is, bro. It's Unlimited. It got to be Unlimited.
You also knew it was kind of the end, like the last of it, so you appreciate it a little bit more. Like it just showed scenes of people. I don't know what kind of cutout art it was, but I mean, I think they did a good job instead of just doing the slow. Dum 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 dum. Hey, AJ, who you got, man?
I'm gonna say Unlimited just because I didn't care for either one really. But Unlimited was more. It was a sequel. It was a continuation. There was more heroes. So I think DC did an amazing job of not just this, but like Batman, like Brave and the Bold. They had a lot of like series that introduced a lot of characters that people didn't know about. So I would say just because of that, because it's like, okay, this is next level. We gave y'all this. We don't need to do more of that. We're gonna give you more, like I said. So just because of that.
Back in the day when they actually cared about introducing you to new characters and different characters, and it wasn't just reuse literally the people from this universe only until the heat death of the universe. Oh yeah, good time.
For sure.
Exactly. All right, you want to throw up the poll on that one, man?
Fuck, that's a job you've given me. I gotta pay attention to.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. That's all I'm saying is that every time we have AJ do more than one thing, here he go.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Bro,
I'm keeping that rotation, man. Keep
it. Look, I didn't look at it because I'm looking at the poll right now. But did you have my face over it, or was it just R. Kelly?
No, it was your face.
It was with the face.
I need to see it again. Bro. Hold on, let me.
Oh my god, this man. And I'm ego. I'm ego. Here you go, sir. Here, you got the screen on. Here you go.
No,
this is not me.
What?
Stop it! Stop it!
You want to see it? You don't want to see it.
Not right now. Hold on.
Oh my god, this guy. I have an ego. Okay.
Come on, bro. Entertainment while they're voting.
Okay. All right. So, guys, we got it up. Justice League.
All right, I'm here.
Series.
I'm here. Show me. I'm looking at the screen. What you got?
Okay. Here we go, sir.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Anime, this fucking anime. Somebody back there, he the interviewer like, no. I feel you. I'm
fighting for my life. I too am fighting for my life here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Tell us more.
Don't stop rolling. Keep that shit rolling. Yeah, no. Tell me more. I'm here for you, man. Here you go. Here's a tissue, man. Come on, keep telling me how you fighting for your life. Come on.
Man. You got it.
Hey, hold on. No, I ain't say nothing. Keep going. I won't talk to nobody. Don't worry about that, bro. Hey, that mic.
Yeah.
No, man. No, I ain't say nothing. Don't keep telling. Yeah, they fucking with you, man. You fighting for your life. Yeah. I feel you.
King. I feel you. You got to take out a king.
Oh man, R. Kelly hitting them high notes for whole different reasons now. Thank you. You know.
Damn. Stop.
Lord of Jesus. Hey. Listen. I'm gonna save that, but one day let me know when y'all do the R. Kelly stream. I'll be back. I got words.
I'm gonna wear that mask with the eyes and like you did on
right.
Exactly.
All right, are we
all right, so where we at poll wise, bro?
Another blowout. Another blowout.
Yeah. Unlimited wins, guys, over the original series. Okay.
Are we closing it?
We're gonna. I mean, I guess so. I mean, there's 14 in, and we got
There's no
11 votes. Yeah, that's pretty much it's
Yeah,
done.
they can't come back.
Yeah, I'll take that one down. All right, guys. Next up on the list, which I am bringing up now, and all right, guys. So continuing OGs versus remixes. I swear we're coming to a close on that one.
Reimaginings, modernizations.
No, I'm going with I'm gonna have to go with remix, man, because of the show.
It's not remixing it. It's not remixing. It's
fine. Okay. So a remaster. Remaster? What do you call it?
It's some other shit. It's
okay.
different things in different cases.
Old school versus new school. How about that? That okay?
Hey, that's cool.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
Old school. What?
The Batman is not here. That don't qualify.
No, it doesn't qualify, sir. No, we're not. No, no. I knew you would do this. I goddamn knew you were going to do this. We can't have nothing nice because of AJ. Okay, I knew
have nothing nice.
No. I was
instead of just let me have fun by myself.
No, we ain't having fun. No. I
that.
knew this. I knew it was gonna happen. All right. I was just gonna do X-Men, Batman the Animated Series, original TMNT, maybe some Static Shock, and in the back of my mind, here come AJ with some shit saying, "Why is the Evolution on there?" Okay, X-Men versus X-Men Evolution. Well, hey, now we're doing Batman. Why ain't Batman Beyond there? Now we got Batman versus Batman Beyond, and this motherfucker saying we need to have the Batman on.
Black Joker.
No, sir. No.
Oh, dear, I've said too much.
That was entirely too well timed. From the cut in to the leave to the everything. That was too good. It was too clean.
I didn't know how long it was gonna take, but I knew he was gonna bring some. I said, I know that he's gonna have an issue with something. No, and I knew that. I knew after I made this, he was
I'm with it. Sure, I can have a choice, but it's like I have to pick my poison here. I'm not saying they're not great, but it's like there's some shit I know for sure I wanted. Like when you get granted 3 wishes, you know what I'm saying? I for sure got to have this one off top. And I think about
no, you want 4 wishes. So like, why can't I have 3? You the guy that says you ask for more wishes and wish 1. You'll buy the fuck out the genie.
Moral of the story is next time we do this, y'all, they gonna have to make the shit together because one can't be trusted to make the whole thing alone.
No, I knew it. It was an 8. It was originally I had 8, and now I wound up being 12 because of AJ, y'all. And this is without him being present. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Like, if you had a bracket for this shit, consider it busted after like the first one because of AJ. Okay.
Yeah.
With that said, AJ, while you make the poll, we've got Batman the Animated Series versus Batman Beyond. Anime, good sir, who do you have in this tournament?
See, I gotta go instantly with the animated series, but I will give honorable mention to Batman Beyond because not unlike with X-Men Evolution, Batman Beyond definitely was a complete, not just a walk away, but a runaway in vibe, which you gotta have to do since we're going so far into the future. But it really set up like that cyberpunk aesthetic, crime being solved. We don't know who the fuck's doing what, and Batman is Batman in the future. So that's a whole different vibe that it came with, and it hit everything that it needed to hit. But and to be fair, for what it did, I think it's equal level of iconic with the animated series for its lane. But overall, like if we just talking about like the better theme song, like the fact that Batman the Animated Series not only was iconic on its own, but called back to shout out to the late Shirley Walker, who I believe was I don't know if she worked directly with Danny Elfman, but she really studied her Danny Elfman, was like, look, we gonna do this Batman music, but we just coming off of Batman in the theaters. We gotta have that same musical tone. So keep it up. So definitely got to give it to the animated series. 1000%.
AJ, who you got, man?
All right, bro. This is really hard because I know everybody gonna think I'm gonna put Batman Beyond.
We do.
You know what?
What?
Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna stay on brand. Batman Beyond. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you why. I hope y'all ready for this. I'm gonna say Batman the
Let's do it.
animated series, it did a lot. I watched that more than I watched Superman, more than I watched Justice League. I fucked with just Batman and the Bat family. You seeing Robin and Nightwing and Batgirl. I like being contained in that world, and I also like that art style. That whole that art deco shit. And he was really a creature of the night. You know, I am vengeance, I am Batman. You felt that, and you know, that is the reason why I hate all the fucking movies that have come out, because they're not that. So I'll give it that because of the for you know, you feel like a cultured child if you watch Batman. And Batman Beyond was just more like a what would you say, a fever dream, like an acid trip. It was just like so much good, like a stimulation overload. I'm coming out to say genetic the splicing. So we had a bunch of animal people fucking running around.
6 degrees.
You're biased, sir. You're biased.
I feel you, but I didn't choose it. I didn't choose it because it didn't bring anything that I didn't already see.
Hold on. Anime, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
We're including the intro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see any splicing in the intro of Batman Beyond?
Not gonna lie, man. This is kind of part of why I went with the Batman the Animated Series, is because the visuals stick with me as well as the music. Like, they're a package deal. With Batman Beyond, I distinctly remember the music. With the visuals, there's so much like shit happening, and I remember the feel of it. I remember the vibe, but I can't tell you precisely what was going on screen. I remember at one point he threw a batarang into the camera, and it said Batman Beyond. I can't tell you nothing else after that because it's sensory overload.
Sensory overload. I'm not too proud to say that I can Google some shit, okay? And I'm finna look through it.
You better put that on safe search.
So let's see if we can find this splicing.
I gotta find it.
I know they ain't no splicing. They ain't no splicing, and I'm telling you right now, it was weird shots of like, it was like somewhere between 3D animated and real life. That kind of realism, photorealism or whatever.
Yeah,
and then he threw a battering, do this, and then it goes Batman Beyond. And there was 3 women dancing in the club, which I swear to God they took from X-Men Evolution, who took theirs from like, I don't know, was it Charlie's Angels? That seemed to dance in the club.
Look.
Sounds about
if you're
right.
gonna say that, what's wrong with that? Okay, we got him, because I'm looking through it. He's up on the shit looking like a gargoyle. He has the wings. It's not a fucking cape. Heroes, no capes. Remember, stay on brand. Let's be consistent, sir.
Brand.
Stop stripping for the capes. All right. He had the wings, all right, and he had the fucking ears. He looked more like a bat man. It was futuristic. He had the dog with him. Who was it? What was the dog? I can't think of the dog's name. Ace. So he had Ace. None of that is in the intro, but my bad. But the hot chicks dancing in the club. Okay, him looking more animalistic than the Batman, which is clearly a man standing up. He took more of that gargoyle, that scary approach. I'm looking through it. I still don't see no splicing. You
exactly.
Right so no, I know exactly. Let me get done.
Don't worry, we'll wait.
No splicing. No splicing. You right.
Exactly. This guy, I knew the man that happened. He's like, okay.
Hey, okay, but the question is not which is the better show. The better show to me, I would rather watch Batman Beyond than the animated series. Better intro, I'll give it to the animated series because
I'm with Mike. That's bad news. It's a shutout, bro.
Absolutely, completely. It's 0. It's 1 to 0. It's
yeah. That one's a wrap, sir. That one is a wrap. I closed that one out, sir. I got to close that one out.
Talked about predictable.
This guy, bro. Wow, sir.
We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them hard ones in a minute.
Exactly. Well, this one is actually for AJ. The one I had to spend more time than I should have trying to get this one to work. But
all right, them getting down in the club, right? And then you had Shadowcat getting down. They was dancing, her and like Jean Grey and somebody else in Evolution, and you was feeling it. I'm like, they having fun, girl power. Y'all be bad. I hope y'all beat the shit out of whatever male villain.
This one for you, sir. I had to go out. Bro. I had to go out the 90s to do this. Yeah, that's what you get. I did this shit on purpose. Yeah. Okay.
You disgust me.
I'm petty with it. Hell yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
Thank you. Anime, sir. You would have guessed, but hold on. AJ, state
No.
your case.
Definitely
No.
AJ first. AJ
State
first.
your case. State your case.
Who, me? State my case?
Yeah, state your case. Why you think TMNT, this version, deserves to go on. Go on.
These are from two different decades. So this doesn't.
Okay, no, I had to reach to find this one, the TMNT one where I
bro,
love
if you gonna put SWAT cats, you should have put it versus fucking Street Sharks or Gargoyles.
No, I did
this is what Ego thinks about me.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I did
my
this on
fucking
purpose.
God, bro.
I did this shit on purpose.
Damn.
Exactly.
I'm going.
State your case, though. State your case, sir. State your case.
I'm gonna say,
Go ahead.
John A. Douglas with the facts. SWAT Cats had two themes, one for each season. Okay, be that as it may. Be that as it may.
Go ahead.
From what I do remember from the SWAT Cats themes, I think I was too young to remember a difference necessarily, but of course I got to give it to TMNT 2003. Oh my goodness, fucking theme song, lyrics. This is platinum. All right. I love being a turtle. Okay, that's what y'all been waiting on. That's what I've been waiting on. I didn't know it, and this show gave me that. Now I love being a turtle.
I love being a turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and then Raph come off the ramp, right, with his on the motorcycle.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro. And then the guitar, for sure. This, just the brotherhood in it. You know, never stop
those teenage
fight unless someone else starts. Yeah, so it was just like, damn, that was it. And being a turtle, I understand the line. I love being a turtle. Let me make the poll while you got me talking. You know, I'm gonna make it. No, y'all think about it. Chat. Take all this into consideration, and then after my pitch, then I'm gonna make the poll. But yes, I love being a turtle because you know what? I'm open up to, or at least not open to more to be a better fighter when it comes to like being open in the back. My back is always blocked. I have a shell. You know what I'm saying? I can hide shit in there possibly, and can anybody stab me in the back? That only applies to us in the metaphorical sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why not? SWAT cats, they're cats. I'm more of a dog person. All right. And they're riding around in jets and gadgets and all that type of shit. It was more technology than what I wanted. I love the show, but since you're making me compare, I'm gonna have to go TMNT. Our skills, we're fighting, and when we did get powers, it was spiritual, mystical, ninjutsu, keeping it on brand. There you go.
Anime, what you got?
100%. Yeah, man. When it comes to SWAT cats, like I know that the 90s nostalgia is on 100,000 trillion. You hear them guitar riffs, you hear the plucking of the strings, and you start to feel like you're 10, 9, 8 years old again, or 4 or 5 in AJ's case. You know, it's whatever, it's all good. But that's, to be completely honest, that's all the SWAT Cats theme song is for me. It's a cool riff that's very nostalgic. For TMNT 03, and I know that this may be the first time on this versus that I'm vibing for the future show, but granted it's not the same franchise, but still the newer one, that one is a good theme song. It's a good song on its own. Like AJ was saying, the lyrics are on point. They're laying out, you know, giving the vibe of what it is. And as I've said so many other times, when it comes to these future versions of a show, it didn't just ride the coattails of the original. Now, put a pin in that because I have a feeling we're going to come to it later. But the fact that this was the first animated show after the 80s cartoon, and it didn't try to ride it at all. It said, nope. New decade, same turtles, but different story, different decade, different show. We are establishing ourselves as our own thing. And it's still a hit to this day. And in out of all like the classic cartoon franchises, the fact that there are so many different turtles series, and this one is like, if it's not, I wouldn't necessarily say it's better than the OG, but in its own way, it reigns supreme and keeps its own identity doing so. So I think between this and SWAT Cats, it's no contest. It's got to be TMNT.
Bro, it's close to the comic. it was okay. They're more serious turtles, but they still have their distinct personalities. Instead of making all of them fucking retarded, we're just gonna put that on Michelangelo. Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah,
with it.
exactly. Only one idiot per team. Only one idiot.
Yeah, something like that shit was fire. And then yeah, bro, they this ain't the intro, but they knew how serious it was. Did you watch TMNT Fast Forward when it went to the future? They
I
did.
think I stopped watching after that, but I'm aware of it.
Bro, that shit was fire. So then they did get more tech, but then they took another change and it was TMNT back to the sewer. And this is when they started doing more mystical like stuff. So it's like the show was aware of the evolution that they were having with the turtles and the path that they were taking.
Can't believe it.
And they have some great intros as well.
Can't believe these results that I'm seeing, y'all.
You can't believe what?
I can't believe the results that I'm seeing right now.
You can't believe that we love. You can't believe that we love being turtles.
The fact that it's not a complete blowout and it's just 100-0.
All I'm saying is, how can TMNT win? Like how?
The way y'all ride that cat over there, I think you need to reverse that clip.
All I'm saying is it had the way better intro. It was just two of them, two homies in the city. They were going against a dark cat that had all this dark energy trying to hold the city hostage.
I feel you, real villain and shit. But TMNT had in the intro, you knew who the bad guy was because watch out for Shredder.
You know how retarded you have to be told to watch out for the guy that we know look like a villain?
Ego, I just want to know how does it feel? How does it feel be double teamed on stream? How does that feel?
I feel like it's y'all right now. I don't like this at all. Okay.
Listen, I'm just a truth teller. That's all I am, sir.
I don't like this. Stop telling. I don't want to hear it right now.
That's all y'all have done was dick road the past. I grew up with this.
Sir, all this is in the past, sir. We're all dick
Make it make sense, old man. I know you was fresh off the radios and the bunny ears and whatnot, and getting all your entertainment from then. From that, but come on, man, let's go to the future a little bit.
Fine, go ahead.
Your entertainment has reached its standard.
Go ahead and fortify the goal.
I'm gonna make 1,500 animal people teams and see what works. I'm gonna make 1,000 teams of buff white guys with some mystical and draws on.
I'm so
see what works,
guys. I'm gonna have to immediately go to the next one to cleanse my palate. I cannot believe y'all betraying me like this. Okay, I did not need this in my life at all.
All right, so
where's the next one? Hold on, let me go to the fifth one I got in here. After this, I'll have to start making them out by hand. But
it was 75-25 at one point. Then it just turned 70-30.
Damn, just fortify it, man. I have to take the L on that one. Y'all killing me with this shit right now. That means that TMNT is going to go on in round 2 and go against Batman the Animated Series. All right. But we still have Pokemon versus Power Rangers. This is the one I was interested in. This one I was interested in. This one
beef.
Now, anime. Good sir. Who do you have?
What's beef? What's for dinner? Let's go. All right. So I gotta think about this.
I'm gonna say you brought up the not the right Pokemon. That is the 2000s, 2000.
Sir,
I'm just gonna say, bro, you fucking with the visuals right now. I'm seeing these Alolan Pokemon on the screen, and what are you doing here? Never mind. Maybe
the one time Ace turns into a fucking scholar, it's Pokemon. Wow. This man right here is like, wait, that's the 2002 one. That's after Blue and Red, and then Silver, but was before Indigo. So I like these visuals right now. It's gonna mess it up for me when I know the song is "I Want to Be the Very Best," and that's how it starts. This is why you bother me, sir. Okay.
No one ever was.
This is why you bother me. New age. Look at that floating ass Pokédex over there mixed with a road time. Bro, that's just disgusting to see.
Please take this, man.
Come on, look up there. Besides Brock and I forgot the green haired dude. Look at all these women ass that ran through, and we supposed to be going back to the OG. And come on, man, look at what you doing. Just like saying this Miles Morales for a Spider-Man question.
Just make the poll while you bitch about this, okay? Anime, as the guest, go ahead and go first, sir.
All right, so this is a hard one here. This is genuinely a hard one because Power Rangers for early 90s, OG Power Rangers, like that theme song with its simplicity was king. It reigned supreme. It told you everything. You didn't need to know anything. It's Power Rangers. It's a hodgepodge of like 3 different shows from Japan and some kids we said come on in here and act out the regular civilian parts. But with the I gotta go back to what I was saying about Unlimited, the hype factor. 8,000%. You only needed like 5 words and the lead up with Rita and Zordon, right? But then you hop over to Pokemon, and then I got to give that one extra points for being the only anime that's even on here, right? So it gets standout points just for that. And then the fact that this represents an era of weebery that I really feel like needs to be talked about more, which was Americanized versions of anime theme songs, but it was good in its own right. It wasn't just like some little Pookie production bullshit, right? They actually said, no, we gonna sit down, we gonna write some fire lyrics, we gonna do, and we gonna go hard. And that shit went so hard that this was the era where you would like buy the damn soundtrack for the album, or the soundtrack for the album. Good one,
Talk about
but the
theatrical
sound
releases.
Right, and then you would go see it in the movie, and then they have like a whole new rendition, but it's still the damn song, and it hits you so hard, like to this day. I want to be the very best. I could type that in right now on fucking YouTube, and I could probably find a smooth jazz version, a hard rock version, a gangster rap version, a 8-bit song version, versions in every language. Tay Zonde covered this shit, yo. Remember Tay Zonde? If you don't, Chocolate Rain. There you go. That's all you need to know. You're welcome. Anyway, Tay Zonde fucking did a cover of this shit, yo.
The only reason I know about this shit is because of Tosh.0.
Fair. Fair. Same time period. Fair. But yeah, I gotta give it to Pokemon, man. I gotta give it to Pokemon. Power Rangers is the OG, triple OG of like dope 90s theme songs, but Pokemon just took that shit to a whole nother level, bro. It's Pokemon for me.
All right, AJ, who you got, man?
It's Pokemon easy. Everybody knew that song.
All right, I will say that a bunch of adults were there at a DJ set, like a world famous DJ, and he played the theme song and everybody was rocking it. All right. However, I'm going to give it to Power Rangers.
No. Because, hold on, give me at least a minute or two, maybe.
Oh, all right, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Because you saying that, and you like everybody knows the lyrics, and then we've gotten into this like fight in this conversation over different streams with different people. Lyrics are a better tell sign of an intro as opposed to your no lyric shows, because then you could just remember the chords or some shit or whatever. So if somebody would have played that at a concert and it's just the noise, then you would have had a lot of people in the crowd. Maybe. But then if people know the words, whether you can sing or not, you have to have some other type of ear to really identify all of these sounds in the intro, all of these notes, and to be able to repeat that. But words are more easily understood by more people. So that means
adding words can actually take away from the song.
It can. And that's when you're taking a huge gamble. But if you get it right, come on, bro. Like, and that's not just an American thing.
High risk, high reward. High risk, high reward.
There you go. High risk, high reward. Even anime. You got people learning other languages. They'll learn the fucking song in Japanese, but don't know what the shit mean. But hey, these words are bumping. I know they saying words, and I'm remembering. Right. So I'm like, you're expanding more cultures when you can throw some words in there. If not, then you just gotta.
Music. I'd say good music on its own, lyrics or not, is what I like to call color deaf. But a good pairing of a dope instrumentation and dope lyrics when you get them, when they are in sync. And there's plenty of theme songs that aren't on this list, I'm sure, because that you listen to it and you're like, bro, y'all should have just left this with the instrumental, because y'all put some stupid ass lyrics in it and now it's trash. But when they hit, beat wasted. Exactly, beat wasted.
This is Post Coast, y'all.
This is gonna be yeah, I told you this is gonna be the
close one.
Dude, this is gonna be the one here.
All I'm saying is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers one's gonna win for me. All I'm saying is they snuck another way to say motherfucker in that song. When they say "Go Go Power Rangers," you Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I was like, we had kids that were saying "Go Go Power, you motherfucking Power." Exactly.
You know what that took it back to? Hey, and this is peak 90s too, because this is back when they would redub movies that had too harsh cursing in it, and they would have them say words that were allowable on TV. So there you go. It's very on brand for 90s.
Mothers, fathers, damn
exactly.
it.
You mother lover, you monkey flubber.
Oh crap. You'd be like, wait, what are these words? These words weird. But yes, mine has like snuck it in there.
Yeah, I've had it with these mother loving snakes on this Monday to Friday playing all that good shit.
Exactly. I'm just saying is GOAT status for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Where are AJ? Where are we looking like on the poll, man?
Nobody knows the Power Rangers. If I heard the song, I wouldn't have remembered that it was from Power Rangers, to be honest. And I had to look it up.
Really?
It's not a lie, but again, with the beat. Now, go Power Ranger. Like, who says that?
Apparently, 55% of the chat. Damn.
Everybody wanted to be the very best. I can't think of too many out here saying "Go Power Ranger."
Man, I'm taking my first L on the polls, man. I've been riding with the winners, but L had to come at some point. Damn.
Are we closing out now?
We got too many Gen Xers in here. That's the problem. It's too many damn Gen Xers in the damn chat. T-shirt, I see you in there talking about some Pokemon. Just know, sir, go know yourself. How about
even Dempsey? Old heads in the chat fucking it up for the rest of us.
No. As we got Power Rangers that won now, and they're moving on. That was a close margin.
Very fair.
I'm working. I like it. So that was the fifth one I got. In anime, I know you might have to go after a while. Just let us know when it's a go time for you. We'll let you promote your channel as well. All right, man.
All right, appreciate it.
I want to do this one. I actually need you here for this one. Okay. Because you actually knew the words to this damn song and you told us yesterday, and I was like, I thought it was just Robo voice at this point. So, guys, ending of round one: Static Shock versus Spider-Man. For Static Shock, not the Little Romeo version.
Hell no.
Yeah, OG Static Shock versus what are the words? Anime? I think said Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, Spider-Blood, radioactive Spider-Blood, radioactive Spider-Blood, Spider-Man,
wow. There we go.
Did you look that up? Because I could have swore he was saying Spider Bite.
Lyrics don't nobody know.
Spider Bite.
He just become fucking Hank Hill. Tell you what, go Bobby, go get that Spider Bite.
Spider Bite, Spider-Man. I was like, that's how you get Spider-Man. Spider Bite.
Bobby put down them video games.
Oh shit! Really? Spider-Man theme was performed by Aerosmith's guitarist Joe Perry.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Yo, put a poll up. I didn't even know that, man.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Now,
I mean, go first, man. Go ahead.
Real quick, because you said if we're going by the OG Static Shock theme song, because if I remember right, there were three. There was one for season one that was kind of mid. There was the second one that we all love, and then the third one by Little Romeo, which doesn't exist. If we talking about that second theme one, that gotta be superhero, that one.
The gotta get up and go one. Gotta get up.
Okay.
Gotta get up.
All right. Well, I gotta give it to Spider-Man then, honestly, because if it was that second one, yeah, I know, man, I know that second one go too hard, man. But that first season one, it was all right, but it was And it may just be because the second season one came up, or the third, whenever they introduced that, the best one. But when that one showed up, it was like there was no other theme song, bro. But for Spider-Man, it just was consistent. You just get that Spider-Man, and that's all you need, bro. That's all you need.
Okay. I did not know. Okay, all right. I was gonna go with Static Shock because if we're using AJ's theme here of using the intro and adding the visuals, it was frenetic. It was a lot of movement. This man got up, got dressed for school, put down a threat, and did all before 7:40. I think because he was in high school, right?
Yeah.
So school started around 7:40. This man dispatched this within an hour, and it was still late around school. Dapped up his homie, going to school. Day starts. I'm like, yo, for me, that's an actual intro because I know Spider-Man would take scenes from the show and throw it in there during the cuts from the actual intro. But with Static Shock, it was like, this is what I do. I wake up, kick ass, go to school. It's not. I don't want to be truant.
And I'll put a shock in your system,
right?
Shock. I thought you said I thought you said you put a cock in the system. I was like, sir, big pause, sir.
Nope.
Okay.
There's anime back there with that little statue.
I knew you.
No, I done told y'all. First of all, that's the damn After Dark stream. Okay? Shit. We don't discuss that on regular. We don't discuss that on regular.
Christopher Miller coming through.
He done bought him the fucking fertility statue off Amazon, and he got the Tanuki ball sack walking around. That's why you'll never see his bottom half.
Got put in somebody. Shit.
Man, I did not know I was gonna actually get posed on this one. Spider-Man, with the quickness. Damn, y'all were killing me with this shit. I should actually used to have another video with me saying I'm fighting for my life at this point.
Hey, that's 12 votes. It's been 11 so far.
All right.
Somebody took a vote away. I don't know how that happened. There you go.
Y'all give me a second or two to throw the next verses up. I didn't expect it to get that rowdy and get like that fast with the.
Y'all ain't even asking me.
Wait, go ahead, sir. I'm working on the next set. Go ahead.
Sad. You just forget
go ahead,
about
sir.
Everybody forgot. They need to remix everybody. Motherfuckers out there. They forgot about Dre. Goddamn.
Forgot about AJ. Okay.
And this is why this clip is so valid.
I would like to thank God Almighty for giving everybody so much and me so little. I hate you, I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna be the relatable villain.
There you go.
You be a Disney villain? Is that what you're saying?
I'm a goddamn Disney villain. No, they wouldn't relatable. No.
You can be the next Killmonger, bro.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm Anyway, all right. Next question. What are we doing? We close the poll. Yeah, I was Static Shock. Static Shock was my shit, man. That's what I chose.
All right. Let me go
I asked
ahead
for time and didn't even use it because I went over there and edited the poll.
You didn't need to.
Static Shock, because like you said, it shows the intro. All right, he wake up, he's zapping the goddamn clock, picking up the keys and the money or whatever. So I'm like, you get the intro to the powers, and then you see, oh, that shit's advanced. This man is a real hero. And you riding on the little disc, trash can, whatever you want it to be at the time. He has an outfit, which was, it ain't like Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like my dude, he went and put some shit together, and he's his own hero. Spider-Man out there knitting and all this type of simp shit. All right, but
even though they both made their own clothes, this one pulled shit out the closet. This one pulled out the knitting needle. That makes Static a superior hero, y'all.
Wow.
If you knit together, even if you make it yourself, if you knit your fucking costume, you're a simp. You're a simp of a human being.
Self-sufficient is gay. Boss like me, I go to Edna mode. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whip me up something real quick.
I can't.
Okay,
Oh my
flex
god,
harder,
this
sir.
guy,
Flex harder.
this
Flex harder.
guy. Jesus.
All right. For those reasons. Then you know what? It did get evolved later when Gear came through with his powers. So
True.
there you go. There you go.
Okay,
Static
I'll
Shock.
have
Solid.
fine.
Yeah,
All right,
if we were judging the whole intro, then I prefer Static because as was mentioned earlier, Spider-Man did the thing again where they just take clips from the show and put it in the intro. I'm like, draw some regular actual shit. And
what I
Static
said.
did that. Static Shock actually was out there, and it would evolve over the seasons, if I remember correctly. Like he would be fighting different Bang Babies, and after a while, Gear
Yes,
show up.
sir.
So like, you actually can literally see the progression of how shit's getting worse, but shit's also getting better.
Exactly. All right, guys. Enemy, how you doing on time, man?
Are we about to close out the main part? Are y'all about to go to like the winners?
Round one. Round one. Yeah, it's round two.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead just so we can have a clean break. I'm gonna step out here.
Okay, man. Hey, plug what you got, man. Till we plug us, we got start time to do you, man. Go ahead.
All right. I am Animane, the resident Negromancer of this little sphere of the internet. I am a YouTuber. I believe somebody dropped my link in there earlier, which I very much appreciate. I make videos not unlike AJ and Ego about nerd culture commentary. I tend to revolve around comic books, cartoons, anime, a little bit of live action stuff here and there. Every now and then I touch real life stuff because I'm also a big history nerd, but it's mainly just talking about the fake shit that we all love and get mad about and have strong opinions over. You can find me on Twitter at Animane Sparkster, AMINAINSPARKSTR. I'm spelling that out like I can't drop it in the chat for y'all. Don't mind me. I'm stupid if you didn't know before. But I appreciate AJ and Ego inviting me on to this show. Definitely got to come back. Drop through, give me a subscribe, a subscribble, and show up to my shows because I'm actually in the middle of what I'm calling the extremaganza. Give me points for being self-aware enough to name something that cringe and just stand on it. I am your cringe father. That's not changing, but definitely come through. I'm in the middle of the extremaganza where I stream every day for the next 2 weeks because I'm actually trying to raise some funds with some donations or some commissions for like video editing because your boy's in a bit of a financial bind right now. But we praying for healing, and by praying I mean sending up energy like Goku for the spirit bomb that everything gonna work out. But come hang out with me on the streams and watch when I drop randomness and talk about all type of stuff. I'm a big, as was mentioned earlier before, I'm also a comic book writer myself. The Spider Circle, Arclight Tales, which is a urban fantasy adventure book, and I also have Bond of the Blade, which is a shonen style action story about 3 martial arts heroes empowered by a warrior angel fighting for the soul of their city from demonic forces. So if any of that interests you, come check your boy out at Animane, just like it's spelled here on the screen. You can find me on YouTube. Just look for the bearded black man ranting about fake shit. That's me. I promise you, it's just me. Like the bigger beard, because shout out to Ego. He also had the beard, but I'm
shaving.
more like
I'm
Rick
shaving.
Ross.
I don't want that mantle. That's you, man. I'm shaving. I gotta shave.
All right, fair enough. I'll take it. The fat black man with bald head and the beard and glasses ranting. That's me. And I'm also your cringe father / cringe god. But thank you again for AJ and Ego for having me on Heroes No Capes all day, every day. And I see somebody's asking, where do you want to send a link? Well, let me pull that up real quick. Let me pull that up right quick, yeah, and in a hurry. We'll go with this. We're doing it live, folks, on stream, on live in front of everybody.
Oh, when you do your lives, man, what time are you going live? So everyone knows.
That's in progress because I'm talking to someone who's supposed to be joining me on Monday to see what time they can come on. We're looking at 3 to 4 Eastern. But if you subscribe to me and if you hit the notification button, assuming YouTube actually wants to push my notifications, But yeah, I just dropped my Streamlabs tip link right in there. So if you have anything, donate $5, $10, anything you have at all, I would greatly appreciate it. Help keep this Negro off the streets. Very much appreciated.
Off the streets and out of your stores from looting.
Exactly.
Do
You
your part.
don't want no rampant Negro theftery. Then come give me shekels, please. I appreciate it.
You know the places to hit.
100%. But thanks again for having me on, and I'll talk to all y'all mad lads and lasses later.
Peace.
Catch you later, man.
Yep.
All right. So, and then there were two. All right, sir.
Let's hear this up, man. I'm sweating.
Okay. All right. You want to do round 2 next week then? Because all this, that's one. It's 1, 2, 3 sets.
Maybe. Sure.
We do it for next. We'll set it for next week. You're already sweating up, and we've had quite the conversation. And I already have them saved in here for next week on there too.
Okay. I don't want to end it so abruptly or end on that note though.
Fine.
How
ahead,
are you feeling? Because we are at 2 hours and 9 minutes.
We could probably do the last. We could probably do the last topic of the day, and then we'll do the remaining. It's only 2, 4, 6 left for the tournament. So we can carry that over to next week, and we can just close out on the a semi good note with the news that we got from WB.
Let's do that.
All right, cool.
Article you got it. It's DC.
Yes, sir. I do. It's DC. You already know I got it.
All right. Yes, I'm gonna go groom myself. Go, lick with my leg in the air like a little dog or whatever. I'm just playing.
Guy. I don't think he's playing, y'all. Anyway, this one's by CBR. DC animated movies will get theatrical releases. DC Studios co-chair and co-CEO James Gunn reveals that animated movies connected to the DC universe will receive theatrical releases. And in the middle, we've got the Trinity there. So this is written by Lee Freytag from CBR. So here we go. DC Studios head James Gunn recently confirmed that animated movies that are part of the DC universe will be released theatrically. In exchange on Threads, Gunn was asked if fans can expect theatrical animated projects for the universe in the future, to which the DC head simply replied, yes. This comes roughly 6 months after Gunn stated that DC would continue making non-connected animated films like the recent Justice League War World, which I did see. Review coming in soon on that one. While also releasing animated projects that are tied to the wider DCU, like the forthcoming Max series, Creature Commando. All right, and we got some more on here. Basically, this is the theory on that. Gunn also clarified that the forthcoming animated movie, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, was not part of the DCU, despite being labeled as such when the adaptation was announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. The DC head also debunked rumors that the animated adaptation was being used to test the waters for a live-action take on the classic comic book storyline. Written by Mary Wolfman and penciled by George Perez, the 12-issue Crisis on Infinite Earths limited series dealt with the destruction of the DC multiverse and the creation of a new DC universe that took place on one Earth. This must be Earth. I think it's Earth 1, not one Earth. Good Lord.
Why do you sound muffled?
Go ahead, huh?
I said, why do you sound muffled? What happened? I didn't really hear the last few things you said.
Okay. So I said at the end on there, basically I was talking about the Crisis on Infinite Earths cartoon adaptation they're making. James Gunn basically debunked the fact that it was supposed to be testing the waters for a live action version where the Crisis on Infinite Earths limited series dealt with the destruction of the DC multiverse and the creation of a new DC universe that took place on one Earth. I swear it's Earth 1. I don't know who says one Earth. I don't know who you get to write these damn articles that can't pick up a fucking comic book or read anything. I'm sorry. That is bothering me. I'm sorry. Anyway, did you catch what I was saying when you were out looking yourself, sir?
Not really, but is it true that animated projects are having theatrical releases?
Yeah, he said the ones that are going to be related to the DC are going to get theatrical releases. So based on that, what are your thoughts? Because I mean, that's basically what the article was saying, was that he confirmed that they would be doing that.
Okay, so I've said this is the route that Marvel should have taken with Disney Plus release animated movies. and then maybe you can have an animated movie in the theatrical release later after it builds up enough hype to introduce a character. But play around more with that stuff, but not as costly, I guess, as a live action movie every so often. Um, with the Yeah, I mean, all of the DC animated movies are better until a certain point. You don't have the restrictions that you do have with a real person, performance stunts or being there to even film when you needed them film, shit like that. And then we was talking about Batman Mask of the Phantasm earlier. Fucking Pokemon, the first movie, like theatrical releases do sell. And especially if it's animated, that's going to get more, I guess, viewers on the content. Like the Batman, for instance, with Edward. Is it Edward? Not Edward Patterson. Robert Pattinson with
Robert
him.
Pattinson. Okay.
And then I don't know if I was having this conversation with you. It had to been with you, but how many kids actually enjoyed that movie? I can't say for sure, but that wasn't to me, a Batman movie for kids. Whereas if you put something animated out there, then everybody will assume that's for kids, and you'll get more of that audience in there. And again, you can still respect that younger audience, but you can put a lot of adult shit in there that will go over their heads if you're creative enough.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the problem that I have is the fact that it sounds great. I mean, I haven't seen an animated WB DC movie since maybe Mask of the Phantasm, and I didn't even see that in theaters. I saw when it was on VHS, and then found out later it was in theaters, and it was just like it was terrible marketing. They didn't really market it, so it didn't make a lot of money. I think the only problem I have is the fact that I watched War World, the cartoon movie, or the animated movie, and I'm looking at the cast list, and I mean, like, you got Jensen Ackles playing the voice of Batman.
Is that the one you showed on the stream with the 3 different time periods of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman?
Yes, that one. I'm gonna do a review on it. It should be coming out this week on it. It was pretty good, but the fact is that if you take actors and make them voice actors, right? I don't know how that pay equates, because with these animated movies, you may not get a huge return. Like the animation is going to be pretty decent, but if all of my payroll, if all of the money that I'm putting into this is going to go to marketing and payroll for these A-list actors to voice these characters instead of actually hiring professional voice actors, then you're going to run into the Disney problem, which means I have a high budget, which means that I need a high return for an animated movie that may or may not do well. DC can do really great with obscure characters in their live action movies, but the fact is that for a lot of the voice actors from the Bruce Timm era, they weren't actual like live action actors. They were voice actors. So the thing is, their pay scale was pretty set. They might get a little bit more of a bump, but it's based on you voice acting. A-listers that are doing this, I'm not sure they're going to take what they might deem as a pay cut to make this thing go. Now, it's great because you can just wake up, roll over a bed, and just go into like your booth, which you can make in your own room and just read your scripts in your pajamas. That's great. But it's still like my name being attached to this character, and that's going to affect the marketing and the payroll. I'm not sure if they are going to make the money back that they think without trying to bring in actual voice actors. You know what I'm saying? So that is the issue that I'm having. But we'll go to the comments and check out what y'all have got. Neostar, man, I miss animated superhero films. I'm getting sick of live action superhero movies. Yeah, it kind of takes away when you're transferring mediums. It makes it kind of a pain in the ass. Christopher Miller, next week, yes, sir. Just like those animated series of the '90s, it is to be continued, sir. Round 2 will be next week at the rate we're going, sir.
So
go ahead.
I'd say as far as the if you have actors who don't want to take a pay cut for voice acting roles, I think I don't know, weird stuff could happen. You see the writer strike, the strike that's happening with that, and then actors possibly being involved with it. I don't know the specifics of all of that really in great detail, but situations like that, well, if you want to pay me this, then I won't play the character. They also having Whoopi Goldberg when she wouldn't play her fucking hyena for the Lion King remake, which it was trash anyway. But like she wanted more money, they wasn't paying, so she was like, "All right, fuck it, they'll just get somebody else to do it, or they'll slightly alter the story." Hell, with Lightyear and Chris Pratt.
Sure.
So like they're willing.
Chris Evans, not Chris Pratt.
Chris Evans. Yes. That's what I meant.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So totally sorry, Chris Pratt. But yeah, situation like that where somebody else would easily do it if they don't want to, and that's where you will see more of their infighting. Well, they're not giving me what I want because these people are already like you take all the Disney's Marvel shit. These people are wanting or jumping at the chance to participate or to be or star in a Disney project because they think it promises them some type of success for like an extended period of time. I'm not gonna say the rest of their life, but you know, like Disney is gonna be seen by everybody for the most part. So if you're in a Disney movie, everybody's gonna see you. So that'll do something for your career. So I just think you'll see more of that, and then it'll just be more issues coming their way if actors do decide to do that, because then you will see that okay, they don't really care about the project, they just care about their pockets, which definitely care about your pockets, but you will see entertainment move more towards independent creators or other people who are creating something that looks legit in terms of quality, because you get more of a care for the work as opposed to I'm just doing this so I can get paid. I'm just putting on this dumb Ahsoka costume with these head tails with a fake ass lightsaber because I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
So, I mean, you more so in favor for the animated than over live action for that reason?
For sure. Every time. No, I'm saying because if you, those are the problems that are going to come from connecting all of these things, which I said it'll be great if he can pull it off. But if you do run into those actors who don't want to do something for whatever reason in the animated version, then it's like, okay, what's you gonna do about it? You gonna fire them, or is it gonna affect the project? Like even Disney's done that shit where they fucking Terrence Howard, Edward Norton. There you go. Both of their asses then got, you know, pushed to the side, or they didn't got somebody else. So it happens. So let's not even deal with all that and just get some dedicated voice actors and build
Aren't
up some.
you gonna run into the same problem with voice actors though?
That they're not getting paid what they want.
I mean, this is what I'm trying. I mean, I guess I will have to talk to somebody about the writer's strike. Yeah,
But you just said with voice actors, they weren't already actors, so it would make sense to accept what they would get.
Right, but it's like once the thing I'm worried about is that I don't think they're going to just simply get voice actors to do these roles. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, we need some star power when you didn't need that before. You never needed that. And it's like the fact that they're like, oh no, to make this really pop, we need, you know, we really need to get these A-list actors to be these voices that they're trying their best, but it sounds like you're trying. Like Cree Summers, amazing voice actress. I would be okay with her voicing any of the DC superheroes as opposed to saying, oh well, look at us, we went and got. I don't even know. Like we went and got Gal Gadot to actually voice Wonder Woman. Then it's like, but she's not a voice actor. There's no range. It's a separate process for voice acting as opposed to just, oh, I'm going to talk like I would on Wonder Woman in the movie on the show. It's not the same because you're switching mediums. To me, I don't think they're going the route that they should go, which is just actually get voice actors that could sound the part. That's all you need to do. You know, put people in the same room, which is how Batman the Animated Series worked on some of them, when they would have Mark Hamill and why am I blanking on the voice of Batman? Kevin Conroy. They would be in the room together doing the voice acting, going back and forth, and you could feed off it, and it sounded and felt visceral, even though it's animated. I don't see them saying, oh, well, we got to get The Rock to play Lobo, and then we have to go get Tom Cruise to be Hal Jordan. Let's look at their schedules, get them in the same room to make it more visceral. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you go that route with A-listers, that's a lot of money that you're going to have to make back for just paying these guys instead of finding voice actors.
Which is why I don't think they should do it, and they should just have voice actors. I said it's interesting to see how he does it, if he's able to pull it off. But I do think A-listers or whatever is going to hurt the material. You get dedicated voice actors, you'll get something special.
and that's what I'm worried about. AI will be doing the voices. Yep.
Like even with and the acting, the live action acting, they'll be doing it too. AI animals have already taken over the Lion King, and they said that was live action. But with the Lion King, the reason I brought them up because it happened with Donald Glover and
Donald Glover.
Beyonce, and also Seth Rogen and who was it, Billy Eichner. Like these were all celebrities that had a name, a following, a face, and did more live action stuff. Like more, you can see them, and you put them in a voice acting spot, and this is fucking terrible. And they're also weren't in the same room, like working with each other, except Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner, which is why they were the better parts of the movie, and they were still fucking terrible. Everything about the movie was garbage, hated. But they were comedians, whether you think they're funny or not, and they knew how to bounce off of one another and be in those moments, which is what they did with Timon and Pumbaa. Totally separate from the original in a way that they did it. But I'm like, y'all was still, I was able to handle y'all better on screen as opposed to everything else that was happening in this movie. So yeah, I'm not with the voice acting or these actors doing the voice acting shit. But I like the idea of a connected animated universe.
I do too. In and out. Because you can, I'm okay with that too. But anyway, dude, that's what we got for today. I mean, again, we're going to continue the tournament on next week. We might have to talk to Anime to see if he can come back to help us finish out this tournament. But that's pretty much what I've got. Bro, you got anything that you're plugging or working on for the between now and next week?
That's it, bro. I got these videos. These books that I still haven't unboxed because I'm scared of this garage of doing a video in here and constantly moving my computer back and forth. But I still gotta unbox those, read a bunch of shit, start doing more reviews. I've been doing more art, so not necessarily videos, but more art in the background. I got a lot of shit that I need to get out, and it will be merch later on and evolve into a comic, some YouTube little side shit just to have fun with y'all. And then, we're working on our actual comic that we plan to release on whatever schedule in the future. But those are our creative endeavors, and we hope the Lord bless it and it happens. And it's gonna be dope. So yeah, doing that, working on that stuff this weekend. That's all I can think of, man. Oh no! I was saying John got the hat. So people was getting stuff. Steven was one of them. People been getting stuff. We just gotta get the stickers next. And look, y'all, I've been battling with this ego. It's like, come on, man, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's practice prototypes, all that type of shit. So we're just sending y'all that, and we're seeing like changes we want to make for the future. It's going to be great. Okay, that's just all I'm going to say. And hopefully, I can unveil things this upcoming week and have extra layers of the channel. It's pretty fun right now, though. But just keep going.
All right, guys. Whatchamacallit? I'll probably have a new video up this week, and working with AJ to set up the merch store. Bad touch me. No, it won't. We should have a Heroes No Cape doll, so you can show somebody where they did touch you. But yeah, we're gonna work.
We might have a doll, little wolf man. Yeah, I'll make y'all furries.
Oh God,
I convert.
I know that for me, my wife and I are going to be on Ordinary Games. I think we're up to episode 18 now this Sunday. But look out for more announcements from us in the meantime, in the interim. AJ, I'll have you stand because I got to show you something too that might help with the merch store and everything. All right?
Yes, sir. Coffee mugs. We have any of those?
I'll show you what I got and let you decide. All right? I'll channel. Yes, but guys, yeah, the merch store is we're working on it. It's coming, guys. It's coming. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. Thank y'all for joining us. It has been a hilarious time, especially with the arguing and AJ absolutely inflaming my blood pressure with wondering why there's no the Batman on here. I'm hopefully someone clipped that and put that up because that's pretty much one of the highlights of the stream today. So
bro, that's gonna be that's gonna be a clip added, and I gotta get the preacher about give me the money. There you go. Sure. Help me remember. Chat, help me remember. Everybody, help me remember. So
also, we'll put that in on the intro too. One of the actual intro for the commercials that's a new skit now. That have to be a skit. That one in the month.
What do I want to take us out with? We have our outro. Yeah, do y'all want to hear a Cartoon Network? What are they called? Jammies something.
Yeah, I was okay with that. Or Magilla Gorilla, either one's cool with me, man.
Magilla Gorilla. No, the Magilla Gorilla was the last one I played.
Okay.
All right. Hey, the stream is pretty much over, so we done got it in long enough. And if YouTube try to shut this one down, it is on Rumble, people. There you go. Dual streaming, same time. There you go. Speaking of, Hell the Lord just dropped it. Dempsey, I wish you all luck and fortune. There you go. Look, man, the music was dope. The music was dope. I was focused. Anyway, but putting your music to some comics, some motion comics type shit, that is some stuff that I would like to do. But be blessed. What up, Christopher Miller? Hate you came in late, but hey, you here. And now we're out. So I'm gonna bring us back in for final thoughts. I don't want to play that first. I want to play our outro, and then I'm gonna play that turn after people. Okay, that way once you're done with ours, then you can leave if you got enough of us, and then that's just gonna be something at the end for you to just jam to, just a groove.
Okay, just about to collab, man.
I'm dead serious. I just got to get my shit together, bro. But it's happening slowly but surely.
Okay.
Y'all ready to jam to some old Cartoon Network shit?
Do you think, man? Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna knock these stickers off. Stays around, stays in our vote, you know?